At this time of year, Mother Nature's just showing off. No matter the season, when you visit Cairns and Great Barrier Reef, you'll see great and leave greater.
All right, folks, this is my favourite part of the day. We've got the mini wheelers on the track. I want you all to put your hands together and welcome them. Woohoo! So today from the Cairns Club, we have Harris Hasty, number 96. Give him a round of applause. And from the Cairns Club, we've got Riley Skoker. Give him a round of applause, number 34. Again from the Cairns Club, Noah Costa, number 20. Another round of applause. From Atherton, we've got Zane Katufa. I hope I said that right, number 661. And also, let's put your hands together for our Mackay rider, Mia Moy, number 99. That's it, they're waving to the fans. Come on, mini wheelers, wave to the fans. That's the way. Yep, give them a wave. All right, so you pick a name to call, crowd. We want the whole crowd getting into this. Harris, Riley, Noah, Zane, or Mia. You choose, you cheer. Oh, I can hear the crowd roaring already. So this seems like it's a battle of the far north versus North Queensland, this one, with Cairns, Atherton and Mackay racing. And they're off and racing, and I've got no idea who's in first, second or third, but I can tell you they are giving it a rip snorter of a start. What a way to start our state championship today. And look at this one in the lead there. Woohoo! Okay, Mia Moy is in second position. That may change, though. We'll have a look. Come on, I want to hear you cheering. We've got Harris, Riley, Noah, Zane and Mia. Let's hear it as they come along that final straight. Woohoo, 203. Okay, that's Poppy. Right, well, we've got that mixed up already. Mia's in second. Woohoo! And 661, that's Zane coming through now. Yeah. And then we have number 70. We do have a bit of a mix-up. Number 20. Okay, that's Noah Costa. Number 129. We're just going for it here. Sadie Hinchcliffe. Number 34. Riley Skoker. Number 19. Isla Rose Isaacs. 819, Eloise Bankia. All right, give her a look at that. She's posing, she's ready. They're a pro in the making there. All right, well done to our mini wheelers.
We had a winner yesterday in the 12-year boys. I'll name and shame him because I can, because I've got a microphone. But Matty Fox was one of the first mini-wheelers at the Cairns Club 10 years ago and took out state champion yesterday in the 12-year boys. So 10 years involvement in BMX as a 12-year-old. Give a big round of applause to Matty Fox. You can certainly go places as a mini-squealer to be a state champ as a 12-year-old. We're going to get locked and loaded with our Superclass Women Junior Superclass, and we've got the birthday girl in the gate, Charlie Guy. Big shout out to Charlie coming out of lane 1. Birthday today. We're away, live action, Junior Superclass, Charlie Guy is going to be the one to light him up. Shirley White's on the outside, trying to find the inside run into turn number 1, but it's Guy at the moment. She's got a couple of lengths coming out of the turn number 1, but it's going to be Charlie Guy for 1, Shirley White for 2. The next one through is the 661. Beg your pardon, the 325 of Regan Steindl, and you've also got the 917 of Sarah Tickle in there, but they turn and burn down the third straight. Plenty of pumping and manual skills on display from the race leader. That is the birthday girl, Charlie Guy. Rounds that final turn and brings it home on the final straight. Bit of a bobble there, but she's going to have done enough, I think, to take this one out. So it's going to be Guy for 1, White for 2, the 917 of Tickle in there for 3, Steindl for 4.
All All right, this is our second gate of our junior superclass women, and this is a great one. I've got Abby, Alara and Kameli, so should be right with this one, although, oh, no, we've only got the 4 riders there. Okay, so Alara's not there, so Kameli and the Abbies, what a race. So who are you going for? We've got our 555 leader Kameli right out in front there, but I tell you what, Abby Asmus is nice and close, and then Abby's not far behind, and then Abby's not far behind. What a race, what a great call this is. Oh, okay, we'll have a look at their numbers as they come through. Look at this, neck and neck, we're going through, and it's Abby, and Kameli took out the first.
Junior Superclass men out on track. Big thanks to Queensland Country Bank for their support of this one. And it is the showstopper, lighting them up down the first straight. Zach Stopper got the run through first turn. No, he didn't. Didn't pick that one too well as the commentator, but it is going to be the one machine out in front. As they turn into that first turn, that's going to be Manganaro. But Argy Bargy in the second turn. That's opened up the door for what's now the third place getter. I think you'll find that's Link Botfield out in front with the race well and truly up for grabs still. Or is it Argent? I beg your pardon. It is Nate Argent on the 771. But as they make their way down, it's going to be Nate Argent for 1. The Showstopper's in there for 2. Botfield's in there for 3. The 5Q machine. The 1A Manganaro goes through. And that's the way they cross the stripe.
And this is another one by Queensland Country Bank. Thanks for the sponsorship. We've got our junior class men with Christopher, Ben, Brody, Oliver, Jackson, Connor and Nate racing around as we have our, I think that's our 7A Oliver riding around in first place. He's got a great lead. And then we have, I believe that is Connor Parrish in second. That could be Christopher in third. We'll have a look as they come around, but give them a great big cheer as they come around. This is our junior superclass men, and it's going to be nice and tight. And it's, gosh, that's tight. That's 7A, that's Oliver, and then it was Connor Parrish and I believe Nate Morosky in third there.
Away, Seckhold got the pop on the inside, but the 131, the big horsepower around the outside. That's the 131, Cal Woodbury from the Ashmore Club. He's going to lead him through 10-1. Seckhold slots in there for the 2. Bit of a battle there for 3 and 4 as they work their way down the second straight. The 72 machine's got a good turn of speed. That's Tyler Morgan from the Kai Club. He's in about 4th wheel as they swing out of turn number 2. Light up the third straight. Can anyone catch the big unit out in front? It is all Woodbury at this stage. Hot on his back, Maxis though, is the 116 of Seckhold. It's going to be Krzyzewskis in there for 3. That's Peter Kay, that is on the 111 machine. Then we've got the 777 bike in there of Brody Wilson, followed by the 77 in there for 5.
All right, another round from the Queensland Country Bank. We've got Sophia, Ariel, Celeste, Hattie Lee, Courtney, Ashley and Eva. And it was a great start there, but it does look like it's Eva Cross out in front, and I do think that might be our Bean Lee riders at Hattie Lee out in second. Oh, look at this battle going on. We do have Ashley Gunn coming up there, making her way through. What a fabulous ride there as they come through onto that final berm, into the final straight. Give them a cheer. And it is 246. That would be Celeste Barr out in front.
Roway Superclass, Women Moto 1, Rack 2. Look for the 33 machine, Rufus. She's got the speed to take the lead down the first straight, and they run into the first turn. Rufus in control early, in there for the 2 spot. That's got to be Bella Schramm. Back to there for the 3. We'll pick up the number. That is the 727. That's the rider from Caboolture. Stella Begg in there for the 3 spot. Botfield's in there for 4. Then it's going to be Butler in there for about 5th wheel as they work their way down. But have a look at the skills to pay the bills out front. Tay Rufus, watch out Junior Elite next year. She is going to light the world up when she can ride Supercross. So it is going to be the 33 machine, Tay Rufus. She's going to come through and take the chocolates in this one. The 134 is the next one through. The 727 of Begg might come through and steal second. We'll leave that to the transponders, and a big lunge for 4, 5 and 6.
All right, another go Superclass men with another sponsor by Queensland Country Bank. We've got Kane Gibbons, Dylan Bennett, Jace Cunning, Thomas Tucker. Whoa, a bit of arge-barge going on there. And it does look like that is Jessie Asmus out in front there. Just needed to confirm with Mum, just to make sure there. Jace Cunning out in second, and I think that might be Lachlan Wolford, is it out in third? Anyway, as they're coming through, look at this. We'll have a look at the numbers. That's 33, Jessie Asmus. Oh, it's going to be tight between Kane Gibbons and Jace Cunning.
Queensland Country Bank once again bringing the live action. HP 101 gets the pop. Harry Phillips, first race back since a nasty off at Sleeman's at the Oceanias. HP's going to lead him out of the first turn. Harry Phillips turn 1. TK's on his back tyre. The next run through, that is K-Rod Connors in there for the 3 spot. They make their way through the second turn. Watch them light up the pro straight. It is going to be Harry Phillips, Tristan Cronk, K-Rod Connors. That's your top 3 as they work their way down. Bit of Coombsy trying to make his way over. He gets there, but as they point into the final turn, we'll see if Harry can hold him to the finish line. It is going to be Phillips for 1. Next run through is the 129. TK himself in there for the 2 spot. Kerrod Connors goes through for 3. Proctor Silva for 4.
Oh, Superclass man, we've got rain. Great to see Josh Boyton back home. We've got a terrible crash there. I do believe that's Aaron Ramsey and TJ Asmus. Sorry to see that. Just awful. I hope they're not too seriously injured. We do have our centenary plains rider, Josh Boyton, 875 out in front there. And then we've got a great battle going on with the fallen rider getting up. Hopefully, it looks like TJ may have misplaced something on his bike, but here we go, 875 and 85 are taking out the first and second place.
A big round of applause for our fallen riders. As we look to the start of the 30 plus open wheel. But as our fallen riders make their way off the track, the 879 machine of Aaron Holloway Ramsey from Nerang. And the other rider, 253 on the plate. Get your left and right hand and bang them together loudly. That was a big off. That is TJ Asmus.
Dave Nichols.
Dave Nichols. They're blind as well as deaf. We get to the 30 plus Masters. 30 plus open wheel, I beg your pardon. Big thanks to Ready Tax. Look for the pull for the centre of the track from the 90 machine. Ryan Nichols, a former champion of this club many years ago and still got a ton of speed into turn number 1. Hasty, I think, is the man in his back wheel, a former great from the Cairns club as well as they work their way down. It's winding the clock back plenty of years because you're calling Nichols for 1, Hasty for 2. That would have been a race about 15 years ago, I reckon, when these boys are in their prime. You've also got Sean Brunton, John Dawson and Nathan Progner in there as well, but they make their way down into the sweeping bend. Ryan Nichols is going to be hard to catch from here. I think he's going to shut it down and just coast on through from here, so it's going to be Nichols. If you can tell me what sort of bike he's riding as a prize at the end, it won't be a good prize, but you'll be an official bike nerd. Hasty's going to go through for 2. Great racing there.
All right, we've got our 30 plus open wheelers. Thanks to Ready Tax for this one. We've got David Jackson, Paul Jury, Joshua Nash, Darren James and Brian Nesbitt. And it is Joshua Nash there out in front. In second place, Darren James, and a close chase there with David Jackson. Keep an eye on the back two there. They're certainly picking up their pace, but it does look like the order is remaining the same there. That is Joshua Nash as he comes around. Put your hands together as they come through on that final straight. Give him a cheer. That's Joshua Nash, Darren James and David Jackson. Ooh, that was a close one for the transponders.
Rightio, from our super class to the superstars of the future, the 7 Sprocket boys out on track. We've got George Stevens, Calvin Baxter, Jet Sullivan, Oscar Ewing, Dylan Parr, William Gessler and Jarvis O'Shannessy from the Cairns Club out in front. It is the 131 of O'Shannessy on his home patch of dirt. He's the one to lead him down into the first turn. Next bike through, got to love the numbers on the back. That is the 908 plated bike of Dwight Parr. He's in there for the 2 spot. To pick up the rest of the numbers, they work their way down. I can see a Cairns rider in there. That's got to be Calvin Baxter in about 4th wheel as they turn and make their way into the sweeper. The race leader is just about out of that sweeping bend. That is Jarvis O'Shannessy. So he's going to come through and take the win in this one. Open up the day with a big win. In there for the 2 is the 908 of Dwight Parr. The 221 is the next bike through. That belongs to George Stevens. The 29 is next bike through.
Okay, we've got our second gate of 7 Sprocket boys. We've had a bit of a spill there. Put your hands together for our fallen riders that have managed to get back on. Fabulous to see. I do think that was Cooper Stokes making his way around. And 44, that would be George Redden. But look at this, number 26 and 215 are our leaders. That's Hendricks and Jake, and a battle going on here for 3rd and 4th between 121. That was Lachlan Arnold, and I missed the other rider's name there.
Oh, next rack of the Sprocket World Cup out on track, the 7 Sprocket boys, the 371 of Ryan Fellows. Looks like he got the pop and going to lead him out of the first turn. We'll pick up the numbers of the rest of the riders as they come through. The 72 plated bike looks like the rider in there for the 2 spot. Maybe it's 73, Jamie Muller. You've also got Caleb Costa, Jason Jones, Arthur Sumner's in there as well as Seth Connor and Joseph Valentine on bike 100. Look at the Argy Bargy for 2 and 3. That's a belter of a race down that back straightaway. The Cairns riders involved in that one. In fact, there's about 5 Cairns riders in that, so that doesn't help me split them up. But as they make their way out of that sweeping turn, no doubt about the race leader. That is Ryan Fellows on the 371 bike from the Bean Lee Club. He's going to come through and take this one out. The 213, the 73 and the 57, and the next rider's through. 73 belongs to Jamie Muller. The 100 bike's the next one through, followed by the 271. He's going to come through as well. That's Oliver Murphy.
And we've got Aidan Eakin leading us here in our Sprockets, and we'll have a look as they're going through. This is our 7 Sprockets, 6 Sprockets now that we're going through. Looks like. Sorry, our Sprockets always like to fit in where they can, so it makes it interesting for our commentating as they're coming through now. Have a look and have a cheer. Put your hands together for 177. I do think that's Aidan Eakin. Then we have 81. That is Tate Scholes, and 135 Fletcher Riley. That was the 6 Sprocket boys, first 3.
77 of Aidan Robinson Griffiths has got the race under control, but he's got Elijah Moy from the Kai Club right up there with him. Tyler Jones is in this one as well as Oliver Russo. Edmund Dalecki's in there as well as Caden Tranter, and Judah John is in there as well, but they've worked their way down. The 99 bike of Moy, he has picked up the race lead for his efforts down the 3rd straight, so we'll see how they go as they swing out of that sweeping turn. It is going to be all the 99 machine. He is all class. Moy, he's going to come through and take this one. Robinson Griffiths is the next rider through on board the 77 bike, followed by Tyler Jones in the 71. Good battle to be these riders here. 80X and the 103 coming through. That's Galacki in there on the 80X.
I'm 171. I'm struggling. It's just... All right, and this is our under 5 Sprocket boys. Our under 5 Sprocket boys as they're coming around. Great to hear all the cheering. Keep it up there as you see them coming around. I believe that's Kaylin, I think, from the number I see. Kaylin Cook coming out in front. As they're coming into the final straight, we've also got, we've had a bit of a fall there. Henry Price, Samuel, Maverick, Jax, Jet and Landon. Look at this battle. Give them a cheers, folks. Look at this. 55 just takes the lead. Henry Price, my goodness. What a finish there. And in 3rd, we've got Jet Barron.
We're into our under 5 Sprockets. This is the second gate of 3. And Jax Moss, the little Toowoomba flyer, he is out there in position 1. A bit of the Cairns rider, Fraser Riley, right on his back tyre there on bike 136. In this one, you've also got Kingsley Forlong as well as Memphis Isaacs. Maximilian's there on the 95 machine, Eli Alexander, and our fallen rider, bike number 17, the local rider of Henry Baxter. But down the finishing straight we come. Check out the speed on board the little GT there. Bike number 28, Jax Moss, he's going to come through and take the biggies in that one, followed by Riley Fraser. Eli's going to come through on the 22 plated bike as well as the other riders. Max is in there on the 95 and Memphis on the 46. Make some noise for our little fella there, just getting assisted. He won't hurt you. Jeff's a good fella. Number 17. Did you make him cry, Jeff White? You sure? You're pretty scary looking. Big shout out to our team managers, Julie and Jeff, and all the other team managers, the green shirts as we call them. They do a great job each and every time there is an event.
All right, we've got another round of under 5 Sprocket boys as we go through. That's Dimitri Doran leading the pack there. We also have Remy Sullivan, Ryder Harcourt, Tasman Hay and Cooper Shaw in this group. But my goodness, doesn't Dimitri have a great lead? Give him a round of applause as he comes through. I think that's 2:03, Ryder Harcourt. And the following 3 are coming through nicely now. Oh, a bit of struggle over we've still got a bit of must be a back marker there. All right, and number 14 is Dimitri, and it's great to see we've got a mix-up of Cairns and Atherton riders in this group. So it's a battle of the clubs as well as a battle of the riders. Give him a hand of applause. How well has Dimitri done? Look at that lead. Well done, Dimitri. And in second position, we've got 2:03, and that would be Ryder Harcourt. And it looks like our next rider is 1:01, and that's Tasman Hay. Well done to our top 3.
The Moranbah flyer, Evelyn Daly in the 6 Sprocket girls leads the charge down the 3rd straight. That is the bike 100. In there for the 2 spot, it's Audrina Smith on the 27X. You've also got the 26 bike of Brinley Kay. She was in there in about 3rd position. Riley Wolford from the Ipswich Club, as well as Abby Parsons on board bike number 11. But our race leader, she got a cracking gate start, and she's led them all the way from gate to stripe. That is Evelyn Daly from the Moranbah Club. The 27X and the 26 locked in a good battle. They'll go 2 and 3. The 11 bike's the next rider through. That's Abby Parsons, and the 262, that belongs to Riley Wolford.
All right, we've got our next gate of 6 Sprocket girls. We've got Amelia Days out in front, give her a cheer. Alexis Payne in 2nd, Tanner Vincent in 3rd, and Winter McBride in 4th. Goodness me, that 2nd berm's got a great cheer squad happening over there. Awesome to hear. Here they come through, and we've got Serena and Atherton, and what's that one? RKY. It is Rocky, okay. Rocky Club. But here we go. What a lead. 164. Amelia Days. 617. Alexis Payne. Give her a cheer, folks, as she comes through. Come on, give the light riders a cheer as they come through on that final straight. Tanner Vincent. And finishing in the top 4 is Winter McBride.
7-year girls Sprockets out on track. I think you'll find it's Eva Isaacs that's leading the charge down straight 3 from the Kalula Club, host of next year's event. We've got the Bayside rider Poppy Hinchcliffe in there. She had pulled a great move in turn number 1, and that might in fact be Hinchcliffe leading the way now. Yes, it is bike 173. She went from about 3rd to 1st or 2nd in that first turn, and she's finished off strong. So Hinchcliffe's going to come through. The 427 and the 56. That's Mackenzie. The 56 bike is in there of Isaacs. The 816 comes past the tower now. That's Amelia Tranter, followed by the 107 of Georgia Eaton, the 25 and the 915. The 25 is Alexia Griffin, and the 915 is Alice Bankia.
We've got the start of our cruiser, 8 to 10 boys here. We've got Brandon, Hunter, Jack, Cooper, Hudson, Reese and Cordell. It's nice and tight as they come through, but goodness me, have a look at Hudson Daly making his way through. He's just clawing through the group. The fabulous to see. And then we've got Brandon Williamson in 2nd position, and Jack Robinson Griffiths in 3rd there. We've got our edge rider. That would be Hunter Lean making the chase for the top 4 as they come through, but well done. Hudson Daly in 1st, 92, that's Brandon, and 77, that would be Jax Robinson Griffiths.
8 to 10 cruiser boys, Moto 1, Rack 2, Jensen Blake from the Cairns Club. Looks like he's got the goods. 19 machine leading the way. You've also got in this one Brody Fanning, William Montebello, Memphis Blake, Bryson Payne, Thomas Spratt and Zach Cooper. Single file action in the 3rd straight. We'll pick up some riders as they come down. The Bayside rider Fanning, I can see there in about 3rd or 4th wheel, but there might be a change in the race lead as they swing out of the turn. It is going to be the 19 bike. That is the local lad Jensen Blake. He's going to come through and take this one out from the 248 bike of Memphis Blake. In there for the 3 spot is the 14, followed by the 219 of Brody Fanning.
All right, this is our third gate of Cruiser 8 to 10 boys. We've got Bentley, Braden, Dean, Xander, George, Jax and Liam riding out there, but it does look like that's Jax O'Connell out in front, turning it up as he goes through. Got our SQ representative, Bentley McPherson, coming through, and look at that, we've got a state title rider coming through in third position. That would be number 88, Liam Wilson. Give them a round of applause for the top three.
13 to 14 girls cruiser. Looks like we've got a scratching in this one. I think you're going to find it's Brianna Lee. That's the Bundaberg rider, not there. Out in front, it is Savannah McCormack on the 22 machine from the Centenary Plains Club. You've also got Emma Kelly in there on the 519. She must be tucked up there in second spot. And you've also got Amber Millington in there for the 3 spot. But as they work their way down, it is the 22 machine of McCormack. But look at Kelly on a home patch of soil. She's going to try and come through and take this one out. But it is going to be McCormack that takes the win. Kelly's going to settle for 2. And Millington will go through for 3.
Cruiser 13 to 14 girls. We've got Regan, Holly-Ann, Crystal, Matilda and Abby. And look at our Holly-Ann go. She's our 1Q from yesterday, as there's a nice battle going on behind her. Give them a cheer as they come down on that final straight. We've got Holly-Ann in the first as we have a nice good old ding-dong battle going on for second and third. It's 22 and 282. That would be Abby Stevens and also I think that was Christy Gouchy.
The 11 and 12 boys cruiser was Guy Hocking, the 74 machine from the Pine Rivers Club. He rode up here for a while, I think a year or so ago, so he'll know this track well as well. But we've got Oscar Brown, Joel Nobilius, Zane Cosford in there, as well as Cody Major, John T. Yates, Riley Cooper and Zachy Tickinen. But as they make their way out of the final turn, it is no doubt about their race leader. It's all the 74 machine of Hocking. He's done exceptionally well to lead this one from stripe to stripe. The 3-2-7 and the 5A, the next rider's through. That belongs to Cosford, and the 5A is Zachy. They're going to go through in that order.
Cruiser 11 to 12 boys. We've got Dion McIntosh out in front, Logan Lockyer and Chase Fitzgerald are our top 3, but that could change as they go through here. Nice battle going on for second and third and first and second. Keep your eye on them as they come through, and they're in the final straight, and it's been a great race, but it's 25. Is Dion McIntosh in first, and 139 Logan made a great effort there catching up, and Chase Fitzgerald in third.
It is a 62 machine, Matt Fox from the Cairns Club leading the way here in the third rack of 4 in the 11 to 12 cruiser boys. Moto 1, so Foxy for 1. Next bike through, I think you're going to find it's Tyler Gladow on the 29 machine. You've also got Jamie Spratt in this one along with Travis Chilton. Tyler Gladow's on the 29, Oliver Malachek's in there, Jaden Bailey, Blake Hennon and Damon Knights. But look at Foxy, take nothing away from yesterday's winner. He's trying to do the double here by the looks of it. The 293 and the 29 go through for 2 and 3. That's Oliver Malachek, and the 29 machine belongs to Tyler Gladow.
And this is our 11 to 12 boys. We've got Toby, Caleb, Seth, Toby, Austin, Jed, Jet and Darcy Gomez making up our crew for this group of this race here. What a lead we've got here. They come into the final straight, and that is our 1A rider of Toby Hatfield out in front, 122. That is Jed Lillycrap, and oh boy, I'm not going to call for second and third there.
Nate Morosky trying to again pick up where he left off yesterday. That's with a dominant performance on the 20, and she's doing the same in the big wheels on a Sunday morning. So it's Morosky leading the way in there for the 2 spot. Hunter Boschen from the Townsville Club. Aim Hocking is the rider in there for the 3 spot on bike 5Q. You've also got Benny Schramm on the 6A. He's tucked in about 5th or 6th wheel, 5th or 4th, I beg your pardon. Might 4th now because he's going to get past the 10 bike, and that is Phoenix Stevis going to go through for 5. Schramm, he sneaks up for 4.
Oh, this is our Cruiser 13 to 14 boys. We've got William Archie, Corbin Christensen, Travis Lord, Micah Maloney, Luke and Aiden are battling it out here. It's a great race going on as they come through. I can tell you that there's my boy riding as well, but it is 216. That's Micah out in front. 6Q, that would be Archie Bailey, and they're finishing off there now.
13 to 14 cruiser boys. Moto 1, third gate. We've got Crouch, Prince, McCarthy, Hannes, Begg, Senf and Ryder Schroeder in there from the Toowoomba Club. Single file down the third straight. Pretty sure it's going to be the 4A machine of Parker Hannes. We'll confirm that number as they make their way down. No, it's not. It's a little number 67 on the front of the bike, and that is Sean Crouch. The 4A machine of Hannes is in there for the 2 spot. The 308, the big Holden 5 litre Memphis Senf goes through for 3.
And that would be Ava Potter out in front for our cruiser, 17 to 24 women as they're coming through now. We've got Eva, Jessica, Zoe, Tanil and Francis, not necessarily in that order, as they're coming around now and finishing up on the final straight, but it does look like Potter has managed to stay out in front. That's right, Eva Cross out in front, and then it's Ava Potter. Well done, what a change that burn was.
Away in the 17 to 24 cruiser, second gate of the first moto. Natalie Stevens from the Cairns Club is the rider from the local club here in Cairns. Cassandra Mortimer and Taylor Hegarty on board the 5A, but it is all going to be Natalie Stevens. She's opened up the throttle to the full position, so the 219. She's going to come through and take the win in this one. The 45 in there for the 2 bike. That is Marissa.
And then we've got Jared.
Glenn Pearson leads the way there from the Pine Rivers Club, 35-39 men. This is the second gate of the first moto. In there for the 2 spot is Shane Millington, and confirm that order as they swing out of the final turn and punch down the finish line. But I know the race leader is the 884 plated bike of Glenn Pearson in the Chris Brothers Racing colours from Pine Rivers on the north side of Brizzy there. The 75 and the 161 are the next riders through. The 75 is Jones, the 161 is Brad Turner.
And that's Damien Prince out in front for our cruiser, 40 to 44 men. Then we have, that is Bradley McIntosh out in second. We've also got Bo Wykes there in third. And also Kevin Ballinger and David Ariotti as they come through. They're picking up their pace as they come through right now. But it is 151. Damien Prince has managed to stay out in front with our rider 41 there, maintaining second.
40 to 44 cruiser men. Craig Cullen from the Townsville Club leads the way, works his way down the third straight here at Cairns BMX. The next rider through is Ty Fitzgerald from the Cairns Club, is in there for 2. So we've got a Townsville rider, a Cairns rider. We've also got Travis Brown, Josh Barrett, Chris Bolger and Wade Hinchcliffe. Wade was a rider in there for the 3 on the 216 machine. Is that still the case? Yes, it is. It's going to be Cullen for 1. Next one through is the local rider Fitzgerald. Then you're going to come back to Hinchcliffe for 3.
Oh my goodness, this is a mouthful, this group. And then even a Mark Van Week, John Perrin, Andrew Moses and Alec Begg as they come through, but it is our 97. 53, that would be John Perrin, and then I think it was Alec Begg in third.
We're into the 8 to 10 girls cruiser. We've got Indiana Mitchell on the 5A, Gabrielle Blackley on the 12 machine. You've also got Dusty Schroeder on the 31 and Piper Cross on the 875. It is going to be the 31 of Dusty Schroeder from Toowoomba that leads the way down that third straight into the sweeping bend. So it's going to be the Toowoomba rider. She has got plenty of lengths over her rivals as she makes her way down on the finishing straight. So a big strong ride there from Dusty Schroeder. She'll take the win in this one. The 5A is the next rider through. That's Indiana Mitchell from the Narang Club. The 12 bike's the next one through. That is Gabrielle Blackley. And we must have the 875 of Piper Cross rounding out the field.
Cruiser 8 to 10 girls, we've got Sophie, Rose, Charlotte, Venus, Natalia and Georgia, not in that order. It is Charlotte from the Edge team out in front there, and then closely followed by Venus White and Sophie Rose. We also have there Natalia and Georgia as they come round in that final berm. It looks like Charlotte Wolford has managed to maintain her lead as there's a nice battle going on for second and third there, but it is our 33 rider, Sophie Rose, and then it was Sophie Rose and Old Mate.
Tilly Guy leads the way down the third straight, 11 to 12 cruiser girls. Moto 1, Rack 1, so it's going to be Tilly Guy for 1, Molly Williamson for 2, Penny Allen's in there for 3, Audrey Guards on the 46 machine, Ellie Feldman's on the 54, and Malaya Millington, I should say, on the 113, but as they swing down towards the finish, it's all Tilly Guy. She'll take the win. The 53 might just hang on for the 2 spot ahead of the 55 of Penny Allen.
And this is our cruiser 35 to 39 women. We've got Natalie Eakin out in front, and then in the second position, that was Elisa, I believe, coming through. And we've got also amongst the mix Nicole, Emma, Katie, Natalie and Sharon as they come through. That is 411. Natalie Eakin in first, 601 Sharon in second, and 404 Emma in third.
We've got big horsepower on display here, the 2A plated bike. That's Lauren. I'm going to go with Cavassin. I hope that's pronounced right, but it's going to be Lauren on the 2A machine. Next bike through, I think you'll find, is the 19 of Kirsten Kendall. You've also got a big move being made by Beck Seckold up the inside. You'll hear Pete, Beck's delightful partner, husband coming up shortly in commentary, but it is going to be noted about the race leader, the 2A machine of Lauren. She's going to come through and take the win in this one. Beck Seckel's going to come through for the 2 spot. Kirsten Kendall's going to come through for 3. The 44 bike's the next one through. That is Reese Lynch, and the 57 of Christine Cullen in there as well.
We've got Julia Botfield and Lisa Brooker out there but having a nice old battle. Great to see Julia Botfield out there today. We've got Sonia, Lisa, Natasha and Kate for our cruiser 40 to 44 women. We're almost at the pointy end of this round of moto, but it is Julia Botfield out in first, 81, that would be Lisa, and then we have Sonia in third, and a nice battle going on for the 4th and 5th position there.
Rightio, we're into the 45-49 women's cruiser. Angela Potter from the Harbour City Club. A look at Leanne Vandenhoeven. Mama Vandenhoeven's done about 1,000 laps around this track. She has done bucket loads of work over the years for this great club as well. So hats off to you, Leanne Vandenhoeven, currently sitting in second wheel. Melissa Graham, Kylie Simmons in there as well as Debbie Forrester. But as they turn and burn down the finishing straight, it is the 77 of Angela Potter. Make some noise for Leanne Vandenhoeven, you local riders out there. She's going to come through for the 2 spot. Graham, Simmons and Forrester round out the field.
We've got Fiona Langfeld and Ruth Begg taking our lead for our cruiser 50 to 54 women. This is our final race for our first moto. And as we go through, we've also got Helen Gauchi, Wendy, Leanne and Kerry Ann, not necessarily in that order, but we do have Fiona Langfeld coming through. That's rider 52 from Caboolture, and our 726 rider Ruth Begg from Caboolture. That's a great lead for the 2 Caboolture riders, and 203, that would be Helen Gauchi.
All race fans, that wraps up Moto number 1. We need riders to staging immediately for Moto number 2. So, you know the order. If you're up early in the order, get yourself out to staging. We need to get our riders locked and loaded for Moto number 2. So, riders to staging, Moto 2, please.
And then it actually can see who's the race they're about to go for. I mean, that first race, they all go. They just run them all at once. Yeah. So I don't issue half of them.
When you start, that F2 button, just press that and you see the numbers come up. Just pump it down to about number 20.
All right, my favourite part of the day. Here comes our mini wheelers. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. We've got Noah, Poppy, Archer, Isla Rose, Sadie, Zane, Eloise, Mia, Riley and Harlow. I think they're all going to go out together and ride. We're just waiting for a few stragglers that are coming. But come on, guys, choose a name and give them a cheer. Let's hear you put your hands together for our mini wheelers. What happened to second berm? They were cheering really loud before. Come on, second berm, I can't hear you. Third berm's cheering real loud. I reckon the hardest part about being a mini wheeler would be the parents putting the gloves on. Well done to the parents that have managed to do that. All those little digits in those tiny gloves. Oh, I'm glad mine was only a sprocket, and that was hard enough when he first started. All right, and they're up and racing. Put your hands together. It looks like the number 55. It looks like Mia Moy. Okay, 99. Okay, the number looks very different from this angle, but there you go, 99. Mia Moy out in front. Put your hands together. Give her a cheer as she comes around. Make sure you boost her confidence. Look at her go, and look at that. Who's that in second position there? Who is it? Poppy Ewing. Look at these girls mastering the mini wheelers. Well done to Mia and Poppy. And here comes comes rider Sadie Hinchcliffe. Oh, these girls, aren't they dominating this class? And 34, that would be Riley Skoker. Put your hands together, give them a cheer. And who is that we've got coming up over the hill? It does look like a number 19 or an 819 coming through. My eyes just don't reach that far. 661, that's a Zane. And then we have rider number 19, Isla Rose. And 819, that would be Eloise Bankyard. Give them a round of applause.
Supposed to for the Queensland Bank, but they also mentioned
Ready Tax is the for the open wheelers.
Oh, is it the open wheelers?
Yeah.
Yeah, I tend that.
Sorry, is that my water? No, that's my water.
Yes.
All right, moving along now, we've got our junior superclass women getting themselves locked and loaded for moto number 2. All right, so on our first gate of junior superclass women, we're going to see Camille Jones, Sarah Tickle, Alara Nabilius, Charlie Guy, the birthday girl, and Shirley White. I know Charlie's mum used to try and hide the fact that it was her birthday until everyone said happy birthday, but I can see the loud and proud balloons over there on the Factory 47 tent. I remember the years you used to put a sign on her back. Yeah, thumbs up from mum. Should have put a sign on the helmet or the back saying it's my birthday today. But everyone knows it's Charlie Guy's 15th birthday today, so make sure you wish her a happy birthday. She loves it.
Is that a mechanical?
That might have been mechanical. Could be TJ. His bike is getting fixed. Thank you. All right, first gate of your superclass women for moto number 2, and we got a great start as expected from the birthday girl. That's Charlie Guy doing it nicely along first straight. Tucking in behind her, we've got Camille Jones, and very close behind her, Shirley White. We've also got Sarah Tickle and Alara Nabilius doing a great job, but the birthday girl stretches her lead as she spins around second berm. Shirley looking for a place to get in a bit closer, as is, I think that is Sarah Tickle in the mix as well, up there in the 4th spot at the moment, but it is going to be Charlotte Guy leading the ladies along that final berm as she heads towards home. She's going to style it up as she finishes her lap nice and strong and takes the win. Camille Jones will go in there for 2. Then we've got Shirley White. It's going to be very close in there for Sarah Tickle in there for 4, and Nabilius takes 5.
Right out they pop. Here's your junior superclass women as they get underway, only in 3 this one. Missing one of them, but I think that'll be the triple one machine of Abby Asmus. She'll lead him into the first corner. Stevens will over the rear wheel at the moment. We'll pick up Steindl for about 3rd wheel as they make their way down the second straight. Bit of even out there as they make their way into the second corner and down the 3rd straight. Still no change. It'll still be the Narang ride of Asmus as she makes her way down the 3rd straight, showing off a bit of her skills. Stevens trying to chase her down there as they make their way into the last one there. We'll pick up the 325 of the Serena ride. That'll be Regan Steindl. Serena in top 3 as they make their way into the last corner. We'll head for home, all done and run. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen, your junior superclass women as they make their way to the line. It'll be Abby Asmus. She'll take this one to the line. Stevens for 2. We'll pick up Steindl for 3.
Brought to you by Queensland Country Bank. This is your first gate of Junior Superclass men for Moto 2. Stopper getting a great start, as he likes to do. Nice and tight there with Manganaro. I think a few riders getting pushed around, but it looks like that's Parrish in there for the 2. And then Manganaro back in there for the 3. But here comes Parrish winding up on the 3rd straight there. Let's see what he can do, but Stopper puts a stop to that. And he continues with his rein as he heads towards final straight. It is going to be Stopper. Can he hold on to it? Parrish is hot on his heels, as is Manganaro. It's going to be a quick finish for Parrish, but Stopper will take the win. Manganaro for 2, Connor Parrish for 2, Manganaro and Peter Kraszewskis.
Right, great job standing at the pop. Here's heat number 2 of our junior superclass men as they get underway. I think that'll be Rivers. He got the crack of the start. We'll pick up Woolbury in the inside there, but it will be Woolbury. He'll make his way down the 2nd straight. Rivers will have to sit for about 2nd wheel there at the moment. We'll pick up Bot with the 3 with the 4Q machine. 4Q, maybe, 7, 8. That'll be our Ben Amalis. He'll make his way down for about 4th position there at the moment. A bit of a battle here as they make the way into the final call there. I think Rivers just got the inside line there. Rivers, he'll lead him down the last straightaway now. Woodbury chasing on the backhand now as they make the way to the line. But it will be Rivers, he'll take the line. Woodbury receives the 2. We'll pick up Botfield for 3 with Amalis for 4 and Morgan for 5.
3rd and final gate of our junior superclass men, brought to you by Queensland Country Bank. It was a great start by Nate Morosky. You heard his bike's looking good, according to Steve. In there for 2, that looks like it might be Brody Wilson sitting in the 2 spot with Nate Argent in there for 3. We've also got Tyler Smith, Brody Gooch, Ryan Argent and Jarrah Robert. But this young lad out in the lead from the Cairns BMX Club. I think he lives down further south at the moment, but he knows this track well. That is Nate Morosky. He's going to take a very comfortable win for his 2nd moto. Brody Wilson will go across for 2. Then we go back to Argent and the 98 of Brody Gooch.
Righto, here's your Queensland Country Bank Superclass winners that make their way down. Roof has got a crack of a start there from lane number 8. She'll make her way into the 1st corner there. We'll pick up the inside runners as they make their way in and out and down the 2nd straight. We've got Alicia Nesbitt, Stellerberg in the mix there with Butler, Travis, Asmus, Barr and Shave McClellan in the mix. I think she's round top 2 at the moment, Celeste Barr. Oh, sorry, my bad, Celeste Barr. She'll round top 2 at the moment as they make their way down the 3rd straight. We'll pick up Asmus. I think she's sitting for about 3rd or 4th wheel there at the moment. We'll pick them up as they make their way into the last corner. And we'll head for home, all done and run. But it will be the 33 machine from Maryborough. That'll be Rivers. She'll take this one to line with about Barr on the outside now. Put up a bit of high, pick up the 26 machine. She'll round top 3. That'll be Butler for 3 with Travis.
2nd gate of your Superclass win, brought to you by Queensland Country Bank. Looks like Isabella Schramm getting a great start there. She's going to get the whole shot, but the other rider going with it, that might be Hayley Lee Whittle, I believe it is, in the factory 47 gear, doing it nicely. So in there for the 3, that looks like it's going to be Kiana Botfield. So it's Schramm, Whittle swapped positions again. So Schramm now taking the top spot. Whittle in there for 2, Botfield in there for 3. We've also got Ashley Gunn, Courtney Ostendorp, Eva Cross and Violet Kirst Morris. But as they head their way towards home, it's going to be the crisp colours there. She's going to cross the line in the number 1 spot. That's Bella Schramm, Hayley Lee Whittle, then Kiana Botfield, and very close to Ashley Gunn.
Righto, here we go. Superclass men as they make their way down the 1st straight. We'll pick up the 33 machine. That'll be Asmus. He got a crack of a start, hunting on the inside there. We'll round them up as they make their way down the 2nd straight there. We'll pick up, I think that'll be the 151 machine. That'll be Dylan Bennett. Here in top 2, Hutchinson for about 3rd. We're there at the moment as a rally now and down the 3rd straight away now. We'll pick up Brock De Silva in the mix there with Harry Phillips and Aaron Holloway Ramsey in the mix with Hegarty as well. As they make their way into the last one now, we'll head for home, all done run. I think it'll be the 33. That'll be the Narang rider. That'll be Asmus. He'll take to line. Phillips for 2. We'll pick up the 151 on the outside there. That'll be Bennett. He'll have to sit for 3. We'll pick up Hutton for 4.
All right, 2nd gate of your Superclass men. Boynton getting a great start, but so does Tucker on the outside. Let's see who gets the whole shot. Tucker looks like he might just have his nose in front. So, yes, it's Tucker's going to lead them along 2nd straight. That'll be Boynton, then slotting in there for the 2. TK, Tristan Cronk sitting in the 3 spot. Then we go back to Rain Barnsdale. Great to see him back out there racing here today. In there for 4, we've also got Kaplevchevich and Riley Moses, and Flynn Wilder-Coombs doing a great job as well today. Oh, a bit of a battle out there in front. Looks like Tucker took the wide road, but he's still going to come out in the front. He'll take the win. It's going to be close for 2, 3, 4. Here comes TK. He'll take the 2 away from Boynton and then Barnsdale. Mechanical, I think. Yeah.
Righty, here we go with our Red Tax 30 plus open wheel men as they get underway. We've got Prodigy, Nash, Hasty, James and Paul Drew in the mix. We'll pick him up as they make their way down the second straight away there. We'll pick up the 96 machine. He's leading the charge. That'll be Roger Hasty from the Cairns Club. He'll make his way into the second corner there. I think that's Drew is in for about second or third wheel there at the moment. We'll pick him up. The 1A machine, that'll be Darren James. He's in for about third with Prodigy for 4. We'll see what they can do as they make their way into the last one now. We'll head for home. All Zan and run. As they make their way to line, we'll pick up the 96 machine. That'll be Hasty. He'll take this one to line, the 144 like the rear. That'll be Nash for 2, James for 3, Prodigy for 4, and Jury for 5.
This is your 30 plus open wheeler brought to you by Ready Tax. We do have a mechanical in the final gate of Superclass men, so they are coming your way very soon. But this is your 30 plus open wheeler. Second gate, we've got Brian Nichols, Brian Nesbitt, John Dollison, Sean Brunton and Dave Jackson doing it nicely in this one. I think it could be Ryan Nichols looking very smooth there on the back straight. Knows this track well from the Cairns BMX Club. So been riding for a long time, I believe. I heard from Steve. So Ryan will take a nice win. The 82 will go in there. That's going to be Sean Brunton. Then for 3, we've got Dave Jackson.
Jake Gray, he got the snap. He's your 7 Sprocky boys as they made the way into the first score there. But it will be Gray. He'll make his way down the second straight away there. We'll pick up the 73 and Muller for 2. Jones not far behind for 3 with Stokes for 4 with Fellows. Follow closely behind. We'll see what they can do as they make their way in the corner here. Oh, a bit of argy-bargy there. We'll pick him up though, but it will still be the 2-1-5 on the plate. That'll be Jake Grove. He'll make his way down. We'll pick up the, I think it's the 78 machine. That'll be Jason Jones for 2. With Jamie Muller for 3. Guys are in the mix there, see if he can capitalise as he makes his way into the last one now. We'll head for home, all done and run. But it will be great. He'll take this one to line. We'll pick up the 73 machine here at top 2 with Muller followed closely behind with the 371. That'll be our Fellows for 3.
Second gate of your 7 Sprockies, and that's going to be Hendrix Hannes doing a great job out there. He's got a good lead on the rest of the field. In there for 2, I think that was Andrew Mason. Might have a different number on the back though, the 20... I thought it was Mason, but maybe he's got a different number on his bike. But it is definitely the little Hendrix Hannes doing it very nicely out there in the lead. We've also got Baxter, Andrew Stevens, Costa, Arnold, Parr and Connor. But Hendrix Hannes, he'll take a great win. It's going to be Caleb Costa taking the 2. And then in there for 3, that's going to be Mason Andrew with a different number on his back.
Righto, great jobs down. He's heat number 3 of our 7 Sprocky boys as they get underway. We'll pick up the 2-1-3. That'll be Arthur Surma. He got the snap as he makes his way down into the first squad there. We'll pick up Sullivan, Ewing, Redden, Murph and Valentine and Rainfoot in the mix there. But as they make their way down the second straight, that'll still be Arthur from the Cairns Club. He got a cracking lead as he makes his way in. We'll pick up the 550. That'll be Oscar Ewing from Central Highlands Club. He's running out the top 2 at the moment. I think Sullivan's in there from about 3 at the moment with Redden for 4. We'll pick him up as they make their way down the third straight away now, but extending out his lead. It will still be the 2-1-3 of Surma. We'll make his way down into the last one now. We'll head for home, all done and run. We'll pick up the Central Highlands rider Ewing for 2 with Sullivan for 3. As they make their way to the last one now, we'll head for home, all done and run. Still no change from go to woe. It'll be Surma for 1. We'll pick up the 550 of Oscar Ewing for 2. 100 on the plate, that'll be Joseph Valentine for 3. With the other 271 of Murphin for 4.
All right, 6 boys out and about. Look at the battle out there in front between Elijah Moy and Aidan Eakin, 2 of our far north Queensland riders from Mackay and Atherton. I think it's Elijah Moy just in front at this stage, but look at Eakin pumping his way along third straight, trying to chase him down. We've got Oliver Russo, Fletcher Riley, Hunter Montefiore, Declan Link Donnellan and Judah John, but it's going to be the 99 of Malloy. He'll take this one home. Eakin's very close in there for 2, and then we go back to the 135. That's going to be Fletcher Riley taking 3, and the 299 of John taking the 4.
Right, we've got Superclass men, heat number 3 locked and loaded on the gates. Oh, great jobs down at the pop. Here we go. Oh, a bit of a argy-bargy stars there for the riders. With Wolford, Asmus, Cunning, Gibbons, Watt, Connors and Bremen in the mix. But we'll pick him up. I think that'll be Jace Cunning. He'll make his way down the second straight away there. The 12 machine all over the rear wheel at the moment. I think that is Jared Connors for 2. Asmus, who ran top 3 at the moment with Wolford for 4. We'll see how they ran up down the pro straight now. with Givens in the mix there for about fifth wheel there at the moment. See what he can do as they make the way in the last corner now. Givens, he'll put it on the pressure now as he makes his way down the last straight, but it will be the 53 machine. He'll take this one to line. Jace Cunning with 2. Asmus coming back now down the last straight. Asmus, he'll take 2, and we'll pick up corners for 3 with Givens and Wolford for your 4 and 5.
All right, 6 Sprocket, second gate out and about, the 181 or the 81 of Tate. Scholes from Townsville got a great start there. 77, I think that is, of Aidan Robinson Griffiths. Oh, look at the nice tight corner from him. He must have some great coaching back there in Ipswich. That is Aidan Robinson Griffiths now in the lead with Tate Scholes in there for the 2. We've also got Tyler Jones, Cooper Howe, Caden Trenter, and Edmund Dalecki rounding out the field. But it is going to be Robinson Griffiths from the Ipswich Club stretching out his lead on that little green bike as he heads towards that big sweeping berm. Scholes, I think it is, still sitting in there for 2. We've got a rider close on his heels for 3. I'll catch his number as he gets closer. Yeah, Aidan Robinson Griffiths, though, he'll take a nice win. Scholes goes in there for 2, and then in the rider in there for 3, that's going to be Tyler Jones.
Right, here's your under 5 Rocky Boys as they made the way down the second straight away there. We'll pick up the 257 of Kingsley Furlong as he makes his way down into the second corner there. We'll pick him up as they make the way. Oh my jeez, I think that is Eli Alexander from the Townsville Club. I think he just regained the lead there as he makes his way down the third straight. We'll pick him up as they come down the 95 of Max Millen in the mix there with Ethan the Days and Cooper Short. But we'll pick him up. Jeb Brent also there in the mix as well with the Bundy rider, Kaylin Cook. We'll see what they can do as they make the way around the last corner and head for home, all done and run. He missed out in the meeting with the race. I think that's one. But it will be the 22, Alexander. He'll take this one to the line, the 257. That'll be Furlong closely behind. Oh, the 19. Put in the extra there. That'll be Jeb Brent. He'll take this one to the line, the 171 on the plate. That'll be Kaylin Cook from the Bundy Club. He'll run him out with the 614 in the mix and the 95. That'll be Cooper Shorts and Max Millen, Precious.
All right, I've got a full gate on my list, but only 4 or 5 out there at the moment, so I'll see if I can catch their numbers. It is going to be Henry Price. I recognise the number 55 from southeast Queensland, all the way from the Hinterland Club. In there for 2 was the 136. That is Fraser Riley. He's a local boy. He's taken the lead now. So Fraser doing a great job with Price then slotting in there for 2. I'll try and catch those other numbers. I don't have them all on the sheet at this stage, but it is definitely right. Fraser from the Cairns Club. We've got the little guy, the 96 out there, just doing a great job as well. That's Harris Hasty. He's also from the Cairns Club. Great to see our new riders out and about, getting experience on this beautiful track here at Cairns, but it is going to be Fraser. He'll take a good win away from Henry Price, and the rider in there for 3. That's going to be the 14 of Dimitri Doran and the 46 in there of Memphis Isaacs. Grab this one, sorry, the last one there, the 101, I better call his name out, Tasman Height, doing a great job, smiling as he finishes his lap.
Right, hit number 3 of our under 5 Rocky Boys as they make the way in and out of the second corner and down the third straight. I think that'll be Jax Moss. I think he got the snap as he makes his way into the final corner there. We've got a hard court in the mix there with Sullivan, Baxter, Adley Keating and Samuel Banker. We'll see how they round up as they make their way into the last corner. We'll head for home, all done and run. But I think it will still be the Toowoomba rider, Jax Moss. We'll make his way into the final corner. We'll head for home, all done and run. We'll pick up the 96 machine there, getting over those pedals. Good job, mate. Doing an amazing job there. He'll make his way to the line, but it will be Jax Moss. He'll take this one to the line. We'll pick up the 317 there in the mix as well. That'll be a Banky for 2. I think Keating ran out top 3 with the 17 on the plates. That'll be Baxter with Adley for 4.
All right, your 6 Sprocket girls. Great to see 2 gates of these lovely ladies. It is the Moranbah rider in command of this one. That's Evelyn Daly. She's got a good lead on the rest of the field. The rider in there for 2 from Caboolture. That's going to be Audrina Smith. Then we go back to Amelia Days for 3. We've also got Winter McBride and Abby Parsons in the mix. Looks like they're going to maybe overtake the race before them. That's going to be interesting. But it is going to be Evelyn Daly doing a great job there. Let's see if she can catch the last rider. She's going to do a great job. Look at that. Amelia Days as well crosses in there for 3. So it was Daly, Smith and Days.
Brindley Cage, she got the cracking snap there. It'll be the 6 Spocky girls as they get into the second corner there. We got Payne for 2, Wolford for 3 and Tanner Vincent from Serena for 4. We'll see how they capitalise down the back straight away there, but there's still no change. It will be the Mackay rider. That'll be our Brindley Cage. She'll put her nose into the final corner there as As they made their way all the way to the line, we'll pick up the other rider, Serena. Alexis Payne, with the 617 on the plate. Cheering at top 2 as they make their way to the line with Riley Wilford for 3. And the 27 on the plate, that'll be Savannah Tana Vincent for 4.
All right, we've got our 7 sprocket. Oh, she was doing so well. Our 4 little front runners just sliding off there. A bit of a pile up on the second berm. Let's hope the little ladies are okay. But our little rider in there, I think she was sitting in about 3rd wheel. She's got a nice clear run now as she spins her way around final straight, final berm. It's great to see the other riders just jumping up and trying to finish their lap also. But it is going to be a great finish there from the 427. That's going to be Sophia Mackenzie. She was quick out of the gate, so she's got a great finish to take the win. Then we have the 816 of Amelia Tranter. She's going across in there for 2. Now we have a bit of a battle of the rest as they finish their final straight. Eva Isaacs goes in there for 3. Then we've got the 107. That's going to be Georgia Eaton. Then we've got the 25. That's going to be Alexia doing a great job. We also had Elise Banker and Poppy Hinchcliffe and Hannah May Lean. Must be the 2 fallen riders over there.
So they're trying to work out what they need to do because he hasn't got any any timings. But then I don't know what the regulations are on that. Mechanical, I'm not sure. Yeah, well, no, that's what I was saying. It was a mechanical, so it's got something to do with the mechanics. I don't know. Have a transformer. I wonder if they said. Sounds like it's
Right, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for our fallen rider, the 173, Poppy Hinchcliffe. Had an amazing race there up to the second corner. We wish her the best of recovery, and we hope to see her back in the next moto. It could be a battery. It could be.
well, it was a hell of a
Oh, is that for
front end.
Yeah, well, they could have forgot to put it back on too because they were replacing his form.
a battery?
Oh, was it his fault?
That's what they do with that.
That's why I was going to see the mechanics. I
I
probably
hope
got
they
to
go
get.
rerunning itself fair for the other guys.
I'll just go off
Too much.
the,
They
I'll just go off
don't.
that place.
I know, but they don't.
They die and we can't pull.
Get the hinterland
Oh,
ones on the show. Yeah. They'd all stand there and say what they all came, but they won't allow that.
Right, okay, jobs down now. The Pop Easy Cruiser 8 to 10-year-old boys are getting away. Heat number 1 out of 3. We'll pick up Montebello, Blake, Daly, Spratt, O'Connell, McPherson, and Williamson in the mix. As they made their way down the second straight, I think that'll be Jax O'Connell. He got the snap. We'll pick up the 19 machine all at the rear wheel. That'll be Blake Jensen for 2. I think that'll be Cordell Daly. I think he runs out the top 3 at the moment with McPherson for 4. We'll see how they go as they make their way down the third straight away there. We'll pick him up. I think that'll be Thomas Spratt, my bad. I think he's rounding up the top 3 as they make their way into the last corner now. We'll head for home, all done and run. We'll pick him up down the back straight away now, all the way to the line, but it will be the 6A on the plate. That'll be Jax O'Connell. He'll take this one to the line, the 19. That'll be Jensen for 2, the 31 Daly for 3, McPherson all at the rear wheel for 4, and Williamson for 5.
All right, moving on now to our second gate of Cruiser 8 to 10 boys. It was Hudson Daly getting the best of the start there with Jack Robinson Griffiths going in there. He's close in there for 2. We've got Memphis Blake, Liam Wilson, Brody Fanning, George Hardy and Cooper Wicks also in the mix, but it is going to be Hudson Daly. He'll take the win. Oh, nice bit of manualing from Robinson Griffiths. He'll go in there for 2. Then we've got the 88 of Wilson, with very close in there for Memphis Blake for 3.
Hunter Lean, he'll lead heat number 3 of the 8 to 10 Cruiser boys down the second straight. Zachy Cooper over the rear wheel at the moment. We've got Payne Crocker in the mix there with Montebello. We'll see what they can do as they rally now and turn and burn down the third straight away there. We'll pick up the Serena right there. I think that's Bryson Payne. I think he's moved up into the second position at the moment. We'll see what they can do as they turn down the last straight away now. We'll head for home, all done and run. But it will be the 94 machine of Hunter Lean from the Pine Rivers Club. He'll take one to line. Oh, a bit of a battle going on here for 2. We'll pick up the 414. That'll be Payne for 3. The 777 off Holwoff in the mix there. And Zachy Cooper ran top 5.
All right, Cruiser 13 to 14 girls. It's Abby Stevens out there in the lead, doing it nicely with a couple of bike links back to Matilda Wolford, sitting in there for 2. We've got Brianna Barrett, Emma Kelly and Amber Millington on the list, but I'll catch their numbers as they come around. That is going to be Abby Stevens, though, taking a nice win away from Wolford. Then we go back to Emma Kelly, taking the 3 and the 350 of Brianna Lee Barrett for 4.
Right, heat number 2 of our cruiser 13 to 14-year-old girls has to make their way down the third straight. That'll be the one on the play from East West Westmoreland. That'll be Holly Ann Jackson. She'll make her way into the last corner now. We'll head for home. We'll pick up some McCormick in the mix there with Steindl and Gauchi, but I think that's Gauchi for 2, McCormick for 3 and Steindl for 4. But it will be the one out on the plate, showing it off. She makes her way to the line. It will be Jackson for 1, Gauchi for 2, with McCormick for 3 and Steindl for 4.
Full gate of your 11-12 cruiser boys. I think that was Dion McIntosh getting the whole shot there. Wall of riders hit the berm with him, but he's made the best of that one. Malachek was up near the front end, but he looks like he's just dropping back to 4 at the moment. We've got Yantes, Folstrom, Henderson, Spratt, Lillycrap, Major in the mix as well, but it is going to be the 25 of McIntosh who takes the win, followed by Jed Lillycrap for 2 and the 1-3-1 of Yates for 3.
Hawking, Cosford and Lockyer, that'll be 1, 2, 3. Heat number 2 of our 11 to 12 cruiser boys as they get underway down the third straight. But it will still be the 74 machine from Pine Rivers. Guy Hawking will make his way down to Cosford, trying to find a bit of a slipstream there. We'll pick up Travis Shield, and I think he's around the top 3 of the form with Glams in the mix out, Tyler Gladau. We'll see what they can do as they make their way down the last straight now. But it will still be Hawking. He'll take one to line, Cosford for 2, Lockyer for 3. We'll pick up the Chilton in the mix out in the 29 machine. That'll be our Tyler Gladau. That's how they run it to the line.
All right, another gate of your 11-12 boys cruisers. Some great riders in this age category. It is going to be Matthew Fox, the champion for the 12 boys yesterday. Toby Hatfield, the champion for the 11 boys, hot on his heels. We've got Damon Knights in there for 3. Zaki Tikkanen sitting in that 4th wheel. Oh, could be Zaki back in there for 3 now. But it will be the 2 champions from yesterday. 12 boys champion Fox, 11 boys champion Hatfield for your 1-2, with Zaki Tikkanen taking 3.
Riley Cooper Hill extenders lead in and out the second corner and down the third straight. He's heat number 4, the 11 to 12 cruiser boys as they make their way down the third straight over now. We'll pick up the other riders as they make their way into the last corner. I think that'll be our Bailey in the mix there. I think Brown sitting for about 3rd with there at the moment. We've got Hemmond in the mix there with Lean and Borwick and Niche as well. See what they can do as they make their way down the last straight. But it will be the one year rider. That'll be Cooper Hill takes one to line the 99 machine. That'll be Niche for 2. We'll pick up the 110 and the 883 on the plates. That'll be, Lean and Borwick.
All right, what a corner from Micah Maloney, the 13 boys, I think, champion from yesterday. No, one of the plate holders doing a great job on that second berm. He takes the 1 spot from 4th to 1st. He went along that. So Micah Maloney, he's going to take a nice win. In there for 2, that is Phoenix Stevis. He had a great start. Then we go back to the 5Q of Aim Hocking with Corbin Christensen taking the 4, just maybe.
All right, as we move up in the age groups now, it will be the 17 on the plate. That'll be Hunter Bosham from the Townsville Club, putting it high in the sky as he makes his way down the back straight away there. We'll pick up Lord, Smams, Prince, Anderson, Amalis, McCarthy, and Cruzy in the mix. We'll see what they can do as they make their way into the last one now. We'll head for home, but it will still be the Townsville rider, my bad. That'll be our Bosham. He'll take this one to line. We'll pick up the 1, 2, 3 all at the rear wheel at the moment. That'll be a Amalis for 2 with the 308 and the 7Q. That'll be a 3 and 4. That'll be Smith and Travis Lord.
Oh, great corner from Alberto Schramm, otherwise known as Benny Schramm there. He had a great, I think he was about 4th in and 1st out. Let's see if he can hold on to it. We've got Parrish, Crouch, Ariotti, Morosky, Begg and Bailey in the mix. But at the moment, a bit of a challenge on the inside there for Schramm. He now slots back in there for 2. So the rider is chasing, doing some nice manualing work. Oh, here comes Schramm. He had 6A and 6Q battling it. So I think Schramm may have just got it away from Archie Bailey for 2.
Heat number 1 of our 17-24 cruiser women as they get underway. Cross her. She'll make her way down the third straight away there. We'll pick up Barton Banker in the mix. Delecki's running in top 3. Healy's back there in the mix as well with Jan Tanny in the mix. We'll see what they can do as they make their way into the last one and we're head for home, all done and run. But it will still be the 157 on plate. Eva Cross extending a lead. She'll take this one all the way to line. The 19 machine, that'll be Zoe Barton for 2. Delecki for 3. We'll pick up the 48 machine in the mix there for 4. That'll be Jandy with Hegarty and Bankier.
All right, we've got our second gate of 17 to 24, plus a couple of young ones there, because Ava Potter, she's racing up there from the 15 category. Ava is the one they're chasing, the young gun. She's got a couple of riders right on her back tyre, trying to get a bit closer to that front end, but it looks like Ava will take the win, the 279, followed by the 60, so that's going to be Natalie Stevens and Tennille Nesbitt, I believe, but it was a close finish.
Right, it'll be Harrison Midgley. He'll lead the cruiser, 15 to 16-year-old boys down second straight. Oh, a couple of riders came down there, we'll pick them up, but I think that'll be still Midgley, Gauchi who ran top 2. I think Harkins in for about 3rd with there at the moment, see what they can do. But it will still be the 146 arena rider, that'll be Midgley, he'll take one to line. We've got Gauchi on the outside now, putting on the extra pace, see if he can take 3rd place. We've got the 269 of Haraway in the mix there with O'Neill for Chess and Harkin.
All right, as we just work with a crash from the former moto. It is going to be the 17 to 24 men, gate number 1, Nathan Vandenhoeven getting the snap on that gate. We've got Owen Barden, I think it is, sitting in that 3 spot. I'll just try and catch the number of number 2, Nathan Vandenhoeven, though he'll take the win. Looks like Barden will come up and take the 2. Then we go back to 6Q of Ethan Brockman for 3.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for our fallen riders, the 64, Matt Francesque, and the 77, Ali Hawking. So yeah, I'll get our medics onto him. Just remember to stay hydrated today as well, ladies and gentlemen. It is a hot one, so make sure to stay on the water. We don't want anything to happen. But yes, come on, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for our fallen rider, Max, as he makes his way down the last straight. Putting it down hard there in the second corner.
Upgraded, have we? It's got a gravy bucket today.
Gravy bucket, yep.
Yeah, it did the job.
I'll grab some water after this moto. I went jet skiing and fishing on Tuesday, Wednesday, and jet skiing on Thursday. Had this nice long tan. My feet. I came here yesterday. Now I've got this big soft tan here again. I'm like, I can't win. Oh, same. Yeah, mine's a yeah.
Where's your rowing tan?
Oh, all over my back.
Yeah. You don't wear anything on your feet. Do you do your feet?
Oh, our feet are in the shoes. But I got my gosh, I think I.
Where's the rower? Sixth, came sixth in the state.
Yeah, like 50.
Were you by yourself or with the team?
Not just me, out of 57 people. Trying to find the 6.
Really? You're a bit talented. You'll have a little 6Q right now, won't you?
There you go.
Yeah, big round of applause for our fallen rider,
Yeah,
Ali Hocking, one of our top riders from Southeast Queensland, so we do hope he's all good.
Gate drops out. They've held PG Cruiser 30-35 minutes to get underway. A bit of an even start there. I think that'll be our Pearson and Knights. They got a beautiful start there, but I think that'll be 81 of Knights. Will make his way down the second straight away there. No, my bad. It will be Glenn Pearson from the Pine Rivers Club. He'll point his nose into the second corner now. Down the third straight. Knights try and chase him down. We'll pick up our third play rider there. I think that'll be our Jones in the mix there. Griffin trying to chase him down. Then we've got Hammond in the mix as well. We'll see what they can do as they make their way down to the last one now. We'll head for home. All done and run. But it will still be, the 884 on the plate. That'll be our Pearson for 1. We'll pick up Knights for 2. The 75 machine, that'll be Jones for 3 with the 68 and the 35 on the plate. That'll be our Hammond with Griffin followed behind.
All right, moving along now to our Cruiser 35 to 39 men. It's Shaw, Nelson Shaw. Oh, nice tight corner from our rider in there for 2, nearly banging bars they are. So it's Shaw and the other rider there, I didn't quite catch his number, but we've got a lot of far North Queenslanders in this race, which is great to see. So the other rider now taking the 1 away from Shaw. Jared Payne was sitting in there for the 3. So the rider in command now is the 161 of Bradley Turner. He'll take the win. Shaw will have to settle for 2. Then we go back to Payne and Wilson and Millington.
Cullen, Cranley and McIntosh, that'll be a 1, 2, 3. Here's heat number 1 of our Cruiser, 40 to 44 minutes. They make their way down the back straight away now. We'll pick up Barrett in the mix there with Arrow. Aroti and Mellis in the mix there. We'll see what they can do. But as they make their way down the last straight away now, still no change from go to woe. It'll be the 57 machine. It'll be Craig Cullen. He'll take this one to line. Cranley coming back for 2. We'll pick up McIntosh in the mix there with Joshy Barrett and Mellis.
We've got our cruiser 40 to 44 men. Neil Muller from the Cairns BMX Club was the one who got the best start there. We've also got Damien Prince, Ty Fitzgerald, Craig Larkham, Wade Hinchcliffe and Kevin Ballinger rounding out your field. Your second out of 3 gates of cruisers, so these guys will have a semi-final later on, but it is going to be Neil Muller. He'll take the win away from the 151 of Damien Prince, and in there for 3 we go back to Ty Fitzgerald.
Cool, Julie, he got the snap. He's a cruiser to 44 minutes and made the way down the second straight away there. We got Brown in the mix there, Bolger, Sullivan and Winks. See if they can make some moves and grooves down to the back straight away now, but still no change. It'll be the 17. That'll be the Pine Rivers rider. That'll be our Drury putting in the paces there as he makes his way down the last straight. Down the third straight, my bad. We'll pick up Brown in the mix there. I think Sullivan's rounding at top 3. But as they make their way down the last straight, still no change from go to woe. It'll be Drewley. He'll take this one to line. We'll pick up the 182 and the 295 there in the mix. That'll be Travis Brown for 2 with Winks for 3.
All right, moving along now to our 45 to 49 cruiser men. Jeff Walter from the Cairns BMX Club got a great start there from the inside, number 1. In there for 2, we go back to Mr. Edge, Clint Skurs. We've got Coombs, Schramm, Skocker, Simmons, Stewart and Berry in the mix as well, but it looks like Walter may just hold on to it, but Skurs is finishing quickly. And then we go back to Coombs and Schramm, close in there for 3-4.
Action Jackson, that'll be Clint Jackson with the 301 on the plate. He'll make his way down the third straight away there. We'll pick up York in the mix there with Gross, Mustafa, Glams, Redden and Brett Wilson there. We'll see what they can do as they make their way into the final quarter now, and down the last straight it will still be the Sunny Coast rider. That'll be Clint Jackson. Bit of a long trek up north here for him, but he'll make his way down the last straight over there. We'll pick up the 131. That'll be Glams for 2, the 95 and the 974. We'll pick them up. That'll be Wilson for 3, Redden for 4. We've got York in the mix there for 5 with Cross for 6.
All right, 50 to 54 men out and about. We've got Brian Dunn, Andrew Moses, Alec Begg, Matt Yates, Bernard Vandenhoeven and Gregory Vallis. So as the gentlemen spread themselves out quite evenly, heading towards the final straight, it is going to be the front runner, the 728 of Begg. He will take the win away from Vallis and Yates.
Righto, hit number 2 of our cruiser, 50 to 54 minutes, and make their way down the third straight with their parents in the mix there. We'll pick up Van Work, Jamel Jamenko with McClellan, Ewart and Dean Nash in the mix. We'll see what they can do, but I think that is the 12 machine of Nash. He's leading them from the Cairns Club down the last straight, but it will be the 31. That'll be our Tom McClellan, who'll make his way down the 97 all the way the back wheel. That'll be Michael Jamel Jamenko. We'll pick up the 2A of Wah for 3 with Parent in the mix and Nash.
All right, moving along to the first gate of our 8 to 10 cruiser girls. It is going to be the 5A of Indiana Mitchell with a good lead on the rest of the field. We've got Venus White and Gabrielle Blakely battling it out there for 2 and 3, and then we go back to Natalia Fitzgerald and Pippa Cross doing a great job in there as well as they front runners round their way to the final straight. It is going to be the Narang rider of Indiana Mitchell. She had a great start and she's going to take this one home strong. She'll take the win away from the 26 of Venus White. Then in there for 3, Gabrielle Blakely.
It'll be the Toowoomba rider. That'll be Dusty Schroeder with the 31 on the plate as she makes her way down the third straight, spacing herself out evenly there. It will be Wolfer for 2. We'll pick up Sophie Rose Barrett from the Money Club for 3 and Georgia Cross from 4 from the Moranbah Club as they made their way into the last one now. It will still be the 31 on the plate, extending a lead down the last straight away there, all the way to the line, but it will be Dusty Schroeder. She'll take this one to the line. We'll pick up the 914 on the play from Ipswich Westmoreland. That'll be Charlotte Wolfer for 2. Rose Barrett trying to chase her down all the way to the line for 3 with Cross for 4.
All right, it was a nice, even, strong start for our cruiser 11-12 girls. They all went to the Bohm together, but it is Tilly Guy who got the best of it, but great corners there from the Serena rider of Ellie Feldman. She slots up in there for 2 with Williamson sitting in there for 3. Looks like we might have Penny Allen and Audrey Guard, or Guards in the 4th spot, but Tilly Guy had a bit of work to do for that one, but she's going to take the win. Great riding from Feldman in there for 2. Then we go back to Williamson and Guard for 3-4.
Right as our cruiser 35 women get underway now, I think that is Nat Eakin. She'll make her way down the third straight. We'll pick up Nicole McBride from the Rocky Club with the 111 on the play for 2 and the 501 of Alicia Geisler from the Central Plains for 3. Centenary Plains, my bad. But still made their way down the last straight, and now still no change. But it will still be the 411 on the play. That'll be Eakin. She'll make her way to the line. The 601, my bad. That'll be Couture for 2 with McBride for 3, and we'll pick up the 404 of Valentine for 4.
All right, your first gate of 40 to 44 women, it is Julia Botfield. Great to see her back out on the bike. She used to be called Mum of 5 on her back, but she's doing a great job out there. In the lead are Kristen Kendall and Lisa Booker. Close in there for 2-3. We've got Christine Cullen and Natasha McKinnon as well, but it's going to be a nice strong ride for the Pine Rivers rider of Julia Botfield. She'll take the win. Kristen Kendall in there for 2. Very close though, the 81 of Lisa Booker. Lisa Booker takes the 2 away from Kendall for 3.
Tight battle out the front here with the front 2 women, but I think that is Sekold. She got the lead now down to the back straightaway. Cavison will see her for 2. We'll pick up Sonia Trevor there in the mix for about 3 with Lynch for 4. We need all mini wheelers need to start making their way back into their starting position. All mini wheelers for moto number 3. We need you back in your starting position. But it will be the 3A. That'll be Sekold. She'll take this one to line. The 2A of Cavison for 2. Trevor for 3. The 44 machine. She'll run in top 4, which is Lynch for 4 and Radford for 5.
Cruiser 45 to 49 women. This is the second last race of motor number 2. That is Angela Potter, very strong out there on the bike. She leads the ladies along that last sweeping berm. We've got Melissa Graham, Kylie Simmons, Debbie Forrester and Leanne Vandenhoeven rounding out the field as well, but it is going to be a strong win for Angela Potter. She'll take the win for this one away from Vandenhoeven in there for 2, and the 223 or 229 of Melissa Graham for 3.
Fiona Langfeld, she'll lead the Cruiser 50 to 54 women down the second straightaway there from the Caboolture Club. We'll pick up Ruth Begg, also from the Caboolture Club. She ran the top 2. Bresenberger in the mix there with McCarthy and Gauchi as well. We'll see what they can do down the back straightaway there. But as they extend their lead out, the front 2 runners will pick them up as they come down the last straight, but it'll still be no change from go to woe. It'll be the 52 on the plate. That'll be Fiona Langfeld. She'll take this one to line. Begg will sit for 2. We'll pick up the 203 machine. That'll be Helen Gauchi for 3. With the 17 will load the back wheel. That'll be Resenberger for 4. The 205 and the 199. That'll be Langer and McCarthy. Ladies and gentlemen, that is motor number 2 done, and a run. We'll get straight back to motor number 3 with Steve Petrie and Pete Sekold.
Let's do the mini wheel.
Yeah, so I've got to quickly go to the loo anyway. I've got to quickly go to the loo. Oh, come on, Pete. Rightio, looks like we're away with our mini squealers as they make their way down that third straight here at the Cairns BMX Club. On the back of the jersey, looks like I can see, I think it's an 819. That might be Eloise Bankia leading them into that final turn. Obviously hard to pick up the numbers as they're riding away from us, but we'll grab them down home straight, that's for sure. And pretty sure that that's not Eloise, so looks like it's a 99, Amelia Moy. So Amelia's doing a sensational job. Big strides down the home straight. Here comes the 661 bike of Zane Katufa. Then we got the 203 machine coming through. That's Poppy Ewing. And the 129 just putting a challenge down to Poppy now. I don't have a 1-2. Yes, I do. It's Sadie Hinchcliffe out of the Bayside Club. She's doing a sensational job on that DK Strider. The 34 and the 819. Also coming through Riley Skocker. And the 819 machine there of Eloise Bankia. And we just got a rider up there having possibly a bit of a mechanical. He might have blown a jandle, yeah, that's right, Steve. Anyway, he's back on the gas now. He's looking a bit loose though, the 19 bike coming home. That's Isla Rose Isaacs.
Come on, folks, make some noise. Bike number 19, Little Strider. There you are, Aqua. You're a tough crowd. Tough crowd for the mini squealers.
You just disappeared.
Right, we're going to get locked and loaded with our super classes, our junior super class women and men, and our super class men and women. Big thanks to the sponsors of the super classes and the 30 plus, our Queensland Country Bank and Ready Tax sponsoring those age classes. Can't thank them enough. Queensland Country Bank, of course, local across pretty much the state of Queensland, but a big presence up here in Cairns on Sheridan Street. And Ready Tax, great supporters as well.
Thanks, Corey. Love you.
Good to go, guys. Gates away. This is the third moto junior superclass women. Big strong start there from the 555 machine. Camille Jones from the Caboolture Club. On the outside is Abby Asmus, and she's going to lead him through 10 number 1. It's going to be, no, it's not. It's going to be the 53 of Charlie Guy. So it is going to be Charlotte Guy leads him through. In there for the 2 spot is Camille Jones, and then Asmus in there for the 3. They make their way out of the second turn and light up the third straight. It is all the plain sailing at the moment for the 53 machine of Charlie Guy. The Weirwist performing beautifully well. She took out the win yesterday. Looking to do the same thing here in the junior super class, but see how it turns out. But it is going to be Charlie Guy, bike 53, come through to take the win in this one. The 55 and the 111 locked in a good battle towards the finish line. Asmus and Jones, too close for me to call.
Rightio, Gates away, second rack, junior super class women. Looks like White might get the pop, but the rider out of the outside gate might be Tickle. She's going to go with them as they head towards the first turn here. This thanks to Queensland Country Bank, but it's all white at the moment in the thrill colours. She's going to lead the charge down through this second straight. We've got Stevens in that 2 spot there. They swing around turn number 2, but it's still all white at the moment. As she makes her way down through that rhythm section here, and still White, your race leader. There's been a move there for that second position. We'll confirm that number as they come back towards us, but it's still White, your race leader in the thrill colours. They turn, point it down the home straight now. It's all the 28 bike of White and the 1. Looks like Stevens is charging home down the outside there. It's very tight to the line, Stevens and White. We'll have to leave it at the transponders. Might have been White on the inside.
388. We're away, junior super class man. Good strong start from the inside. The 7A plated bike. Oliver Rivers got the pop. Nate Morosky's going to have a bit of work to do on the inside, but he knows his way around this track pretty well. Morosky now in third wheel, but it's Rivers in 1. Next rider through is the 1AX machine. As they make their way down, that's Manganaro in there for the 2 spot. Morosky in 3. Look at the battle for 4, 5 and 6. That's a belter. But as they make their way down, it is no doubt about the race leader. It's Oliver Rivers from the Moranbah Club. Got the inside run. Used it to his advantage in there for the 2 spot. It's still the 1A of Manganaro. Look at Morosky slipping up the inside, doing some shopping, and gets the second spot back. So it's going to be Rivers for 1, Morosky for 2. The 1A of Manganaro goes through, followed by the 55 of Jarrah Robert.
Rightio, second rack, junior super class man, Woodbury and Stopper, and also the other rider there, that might be Harris or Parrish, I think it is. They drag race it out. It's going to be Parrish, get the best of the starts there. Woodbury puts himself in the 2 on the S-squared machine. Then we got Showstopper in the 3 on the Rift as they head towards turn number 2 now, but still your race leader there. That is going to be Kaylin Harris, it's not Harris, sorry, it's Parrish, I think. So the 4A plated bike of Parrish now. They swing around the final turn. Still Parrish, a race leader. Woodbury right in his back maxes as they head down through the home straight there, still with Parrish. So Parrish looks like you'll get it done in this one. Woodbury will take the 2, Stopper your 3.
Third rack, third moto. Cracking start. Seckold gets the horsepower down in that Weirwist and leads him into turn number 1. So it's going to be Bailey Seckold leading through turn 1. You've also got Nady Argent, Fletcher Young, Jackson Elliott, Peter Kay, and Brody Gooch in there as well, as Lincoln Botfield. Botfield's in there for the 2 spot. In there for the 3, I think you'll find that is Nate Argent on the 771. They work their way down, and you've got good drag race there for about the 5th and 6th position as well. But as they swing out of the final turn, Seckold, he's going to have his work cut out to hold off, but he's plenty of speed on board. Next one through is the 463 of Botfield. Then it's the Argent machine. We come back through to Gucci in about 5th wheel. So this race is held
Rightio, gates away, super class women now. Looks like Shram's going to get the pop in this one. She's going to lead the charge down the first straight as they swing around turn number 1 now. In the Chris Brothers Racing colours, that is Isabella Shram. She's your race leader at the moment. Then we'll go back in that 2 spot. Might be Celeste Barr, I think. They swinging around turn number 2 now, so it's still Shram 1, Barr 2. It's Ostendorp in the 3 spot there. Then we go back to Asmus in your 4. Here we go now, Barr to Barr. Celeste Barr, she's going to swing around now. Lead them into the home turn, so it's Barr, your race leader. Shrammy there on the inside. It's going to come down the line this one, but it's all your 246 bike. Going to get the job done here. Celeste Barr with Isabella Shram for your 2. Courtney Ostendorp. I'll have to leave that one of the transponders maybe for your 3.
Second heat of the Superclass women's been held from mechanical, but out in front now it is the Superclass men out on track, and it's going to be TK, I think, leading through turn number 1. But as they make, we've got to ride her down. That might be Sheldon Watt, the megawatt, hit the deck there by the looks of it, but it's going to be Dylan Bennett's leading the way. The 151 plated bike in there for the 2 spot will pick up the rider as they work their way down. It's going to be Karen Connors by the looks of it in there for the 3 spot, but big round of applause for our fallen rider, but it is Sheldon Watt back up on the steed. But as they turn towards the finish line, Dylan Bennett's the 151 plated bike's going to come through. Hutton's in there for the 2 spot. The next one through is the 26 plated bike. My apologies, I thought that was Connors, but it is Bremer. Yeah, he's changed his name to BMX from bike track to BMX. Usually BMX tracks Australia. Round of applause for Sheldon Watt. Fell hard in the first turn. Another fallen rider making his way around the track. Round of applause for bike 16, making his way down the finishing straight. Jamin Kapselovich from the Townsville Club.
Rightio, gates away. Look at him. It's even across the board there, but in the Chris Brothers Racing colours, Asmus looks to get the best of the starts there around the inside. He knows every square inch of this track, and the bike header colours, that's TK. He's in the 3 at the moment, so it looks like it's going to be Cunning in the 2. So we've got Asmus, your 1, Cunning's at 2. Then we go back, TK's back in the 4 now, so we've got another Asmus in 3. That's going to be TJ. So still Jesse leads them out. Still it's going to be Cunning in that 2 spot there. They're swinging around the final turn. It's all Asmus, so Jesse Asmus doing it nicely. Cunning throws everything at him, but Asmus gets the job done. Jesse will take the win. In the 2, there's going to be Cunning. The 3 is TJ. The 4 is TK.
Third rack, third moto. Oh, look at this horsepower. Heroes on display. T-squared got the pop. Tommy Tucker leads him down the first straight. Phillips on the inside. Boynton on his outside. This could be easy squeezy through that first turn, but it is going to be Tucker leads the charge here. Joshy Boynton in there for the 2 spot. The rider in for 3. That's going to be Kerrod Connors, but Phillips is in there for the 3 now. Connors in there for 4. Then we come back to Kano Gibbons in 5th wheel as they make their way down that 3rd straightaway. Can anyone catch Tucker? It's going to be very tight through that sweeping turn. We'll call them out as they swing around. It is going to be Tommy Tucker at the moment. Bike number 12, but giving him everything is 8.75, Joshy Boynton. Look at Kano Gibbons around the outside, through the middle. Every bit of the track used up. I think he might have finished second. Leave that to the transponders.
Rightio, gates away, 30 plus open wheel, thanks to Ready Tax getting the best of the starts. The rider, I think it might have been Joshua Nash out of the Cairns Club. We'll confirm that as they come up the 2nd straight. Oh, nice tight move there by that rider in the fluoro gear. It's going to be, I think it might be the 144 and Nashi, who gets a little bit loose on the entry of that turn number 2, but Nashi's still upright and tight as they head up through the 3rd straight now, so still Nashi race leader. We've got Nesbitt in there as well as Pronger. I can see Jackson in that 3rd wheel at the moment. We've got Brunton, I think he might be in the 2, Paul Brunton, as they swing around. Sean Brunton, as they swing down, headed down the home straight. It is all Joshua Nash, though. He gets it done. The 82 bike of Sean Brunton will take the 2. Dave Jackson, 3.
Gates away, good start, all riders, but Hasty on the inside, but Nichols on the outside. Look at the pace on board the 90 machine. He is a talent from many, many years ago, and a talent today as well, but it is going to be the 90 machine and Nichols. Roger Hasty's in there for the 2 spot. We come back to Darren James, then Paulie Drury. He's there on about that 400 XL frame that he rides with his big long legs, but it is going to be no doubt about the race leader, and that, of course, is Ryan Nichols. Big return to racing recently, and he is making every poster winner here this afternoon, or this morning I should say. So make some noise, race fans. Ryan Nichols comes through. Look at the skill on the back wheel from a 32-year-old man. The 96 machine. Hasty's going to go through for 2, James for 3.
Crack of a start now, 7 Sprocket boys from young Cooper Stokes out of the Townsville club. He got the best of the starts. He'll pick up the whole shot, swings it around the turn number 2 now, but he does have a rider up alongside him there, throwing down a challenge. Looks like it's a 1-3-1 bike there of Jarvis O'Shaughnessy. So Stokes is the 1, O'Shaughnessy's the 2. We should have Costa in there as well as Connor, Valentine and Baxter. So they make their way up through the back straight now, though. It is all Cooper Stokes, a Townsville rider. And then we got the local lad there from the Cairns club. That is Jarvis O'Shaughnessy in that 2 spot. They swinging around as we lose one in the next moto. So they're swinging around now, headed down through to home straight. It's still up. Bike 27 getting it done. That is Cooper Stokes. So Stokes, he'll grab the win there. The 1-3-1 and Jarvis O'Shaughnessy 2, the 5-7 bike. That's Caleb Costa 3.
I'll tell you what, this little fella here in front of the commentary tower's had a big off, but he's back up on the bike. It's tough, that's for sure. But it is the 2-1-5 of Jake Gray that leads the way down the 3rd straight here in the 7 Sprocket boys. You've also got William in there, as well as Arthur Sumner, Dwight Parr, Jason Jones, George Redden, Jet Sullivan. And Jake Gray is the race leader, as I said. But as they come down towards the finish line, it is going to be the 2-1-5 plated bike of Jake Gray. Make some noise, get behind your sprockies. The 908's in there for the 2 spot. That is Dwight, followed by the 2-1-3 of Arthur, followed by the 666 machine and the 78. The 666 is William, the 78 is Jason Jones, the 711 of Jet Sullivan. And a big round of applause, folks. The 19 bike, that was a big fall. Mason Andrew from the Ipswich Club on the Maybo. He's a tough customer, that's for sure.
Yeah, he certainly left a bit of work for Bike Tracks Australia to patch up there on the side of that step-up table on the first straight.
I reckon TK could hack the pace with that.
Rightio, gates down. Look at the rider at the outside gate. The 371 bike gets off to a cracking start, fellows. But I tell you what, it's the rider up through the middle. The 26 bike, Hendricks Hennes, he gets off to a flyer. He lights up the first straight. Then we'll go back to your 371. That's fellows in there for 2. We got Ewings in there as well as Stevens, Murphin, Arnold, and Muller. But it's all Hendricks Hennes out in the ring. BMX Club. He's doing it nicely, followed by the Boon Lee rider there. Then the 121 just swoops in there. That is Lockie Arnold. He's made a great move to move in that 3 spot now. They make their way up through this 3rd straight, but still your race leader though is Hendricks Hennes. He's closely followed by our fellows in the 2, still holding out the 3 at the moment is Lockie Arnold as they turn and burn and headed down through the home straight. It's all Hennes, so Hennes looks like he's got this one shot to bits. The 371, he'll have to grab the 2. That'll be Ryan Fellows, and your 121 is just about to be challenged by your 73 bike as they head towards the line there, but the 121's going to pick up the 3. That is Lockie Arnold.
6 year Sprocket boys out on track, first gate of the 3rd moto. We've got Elijah leading the way from the Mackay Club on the 99 bike. In there for the 2 spot, I think you'll find it's Fletcher in the Cairns Club colours. You've also got Oliver Russo. Edmonds there on the 80X, as well as Duda John on the 299, and Declan's on the 80 bike. Single file action as they work their way down the 3rd straight. We'll pick up the race leader as he swings out of that sweeping corner and lights up the final straight. It is the 99 plated bike of Elijah Moy. He's got the race well and truly on his terms. The 135 of Fletcher Riley is the next rider through. We've come back to the the 80 machine and the 299. That is Edmund Delecki, and the 299 is Judah John.
Rightio, 6 Sprocket boys now. They burn up the back straight here at the Cairns Club. We've got Tyler Jones, your race leader. He's a local lad. We've got Monty Fiore in there as well. You've got Eakin, Howe, Robinson, Griffiths, Tranter and Scholes as they make their way into the final turn there. Could probably throw a blanket over the top 3 riders as they point towards the finishing stripe now. Into the home straight we go. We're changing the guard there. It's your 177 now. That's Aidan Eakin. He's your lead rider now, so Eakin's getting it done. The 81 bike coming through for the 2. That's going to be Scholes. The 3, I think, will be Tyler Jones. So mechanicals back up on the go. Yep. I think they're going to put him out for Sprockets. Yep. They were. It looked like they were going to be next. And then it's through the Sprockets.
Is this still the same race or on this one?
I think it's still the same race. They've let a mini wheeler go.
He's actually on pedals. It's just a 12-inch bike. I said the same thing. Why is that mini wheeler out there?
Is he part of this?
Must be on this race. 96. Righto, good start from the outside, the 28 bike of Jax Moss from the Toowoomba Club. Got the absolute screamer of a start. You've also got in this one Kaylin Cook on the 171, Jets on the 19, Fraser Riley's on the 136, Cooper is on the 614, Jax Keating on the 33 from the Kalula Club, Henry Baxter and Ethan Days also from the Atherton BMX Club on the 172 machine, but it's all the 28 out there. We make their way out of the second turn, and it's no change given to the race order. It is Jax Moss from the Toowoomba Club leading the way. Pick up the rest of the riders. They work their way down the straight. Good to see our green shirts getting a bit of a run as well in this one, getting a bit of activity, pushing along our little fella there. I think you'll find that is the 96 of Harris potentially. But as they work their way around the corner, point down the finish line, it is all the 28 plated bike of Jax Moss going to come through and take the win in this one. The 136 in there for the 2 is Fraser Riley, the 19 bike. He's having a bit of a dingo's breakfast there then in the last straight, Jet, followed by the 171 of Kaylin. Come back to the 17 machine and the 33 in that order.
Rightio, under 5 Sprocket boys out and about. We've got Bankier, Prius, Forlong Door and Hasty, Price and Adley. I think Hasty's on the little bike there to give him a bit of a head start, but I'll tell you what, you want a head start too if you're running 60mm cranks. He's doing a great job down through to home straight away as they head up the third straight now, the rest of the pack. Here comes the 96 bike doing a solid effort there. Pretty sure that's Harris Hasty. Rightio, we'll pick up the rest of the riders now as they are swinging around, heading into home straight. We'll pick up some numbers for you. It's going to be the 55 bike leading the charge. That's Henry Price. We'll look at a 14, throw down the challenge now. That is Doran, Dimitri Doran. So it's Price and Doran. They're going for it bar to bar down towards the line. Price will get it done. Doran, he'll have to grab the 2.
Under 5, Sprocket boys, Moto 3, Gate 3, Eli Alexander from the Townsville Club on bike 22, leads him down the second straight. The 46 bike I think you'll find is Memphis Isaacs from the Kalula Club. The 203 is the next one through. That belongs to Ryder Harcourt from the Cairns Club as well as they turn their way down the third straight. You've also got the 188 of Remy Sullivan from Rock Vegas in there for about the 5. But as they make their way down the third straight, they are very much spread out down that third straight. It is the Townsville rider though, Eli Alexander, that has the race at this point in time. So barring a major, he's going to come through and take the win in this one. But as they point towards the finishing stripe, Alexander is going to come through and take it from the little rider there on the 46 plated bike, which is Memphis Isaacs from the Kalula Club. The Atherton Club colours I think you'll find is the next one through. That is the 101 of Tasman Haight, followed by the 203 of Ryder Harcourt.
Righty, I'll pick up the action now. 6 Sprocket girls are in the third straight already, heading towards the final turn now. Audrina Smith, she's going to be a race leader. We've got Abby Parsons in that 2 spot. Pretty sure it's Riley Wolford there in the BMX Edge colours holding out for your 3. We've got Winter McBride and Tanner Vincent in there as well as they swinging around, heading home straight now. That's your 27X plated bike of Audrina Smith out of Caboolture Club, doing it nicely. She'll lead them all the way down the home straight. She'll pick up a pretty handy win from Abby Parsons in that 2 spot. Just about to be challenged by your 262X of Riley Wolford. She'll take the 3.
6 Sprocket girls, Moto 3, second gate. We had a crash on the first jump, and that was our Serena rider, Alexis Payne, that came off, but she was straight back up on her feet. Good to see a tough little customer there, but it's going to be the 100 bike of Evelyn Daly that is going to come through. The 27s from the race previous, but yeah, show your appreciation for our fallen riders. The 100 bike, the little croupy with all the fruit, that's going to come through with Evelyn Daly on board. She's going to take the win. The 164 of Amelia Days in there for the 2 spot. We've also got Brinley Kay and our fallen rider who's making her way around the track. That is bike number 617 from the Serena Club, Alexis Payne.
Rightio, gates away. This is your 7 Sprocket girls getting off to the best of the start there. Sophia McKenzie on the inside gets a good run, but I'll tell you what, another rider, I think she might have come out of the middle gate there, is going to pick up the whole shot. We'll confirm that number as they come back towards us. Looks like it's a 56 bike, so that's Eva Isaac. She's in the 1. It's McKenzie in the 2, and the BMX Edge colours in that 3 spot. That's probably going to be Hannah May Lean as they make their way around turn number 3. We've got Bankier in there, as well as Tranter, Griffin, Eaton and Hinchcliffe but it's all Isaacs at the moment. About to get challenged by the second place rider in Mackenzie. So Isaacs and Mackenzie, it's a very tight battle up the front at the moment. Into the final turn we go. Still your race leader though is Eva Isaacs. Isaacs now starts to put the foot down as they head down through the home straight. So still lead with Isaacs. But I tell you what, here comes Mackenzie. Down the home straight we go. Sophia Mackenzie on the outside. She just puts her nose in front. Mackenzie gets it done. Isaacs will take the 2. Hannah Maylene 3.
Hey, Wazza, you missed a bit. On your chin here, you missed a bit. That's the spirit. Righto, we're going to turn live action back to the Superclass women. This was the race that was held due to a mechanical, but we are good to go now. They're in the starters' hands. Cracking start as you expect, 33. That was a belter of a start from Taya Rufus. So make their way down in there for the 2 spot. I think you'll find it's Ashley Gunn, but easy squeezy through the first turn. That's going to pick up the number there. Can't quite make it out. I think it's the 304. Or maybe it's Hayley Lee Whittle. I'll have to check that as they make their way around. It's Factory 47 colours, I think. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it is Hayley Lee Whittle. Jenna Butler in there for the 3 spot. They work their way downtown. And it's I can see Botfield there in about 5th or 6th position, as well as they turn and burn into that final sweeping bend. But take nothing away from the race leader. She got the whole shot and she has used it to her advantage. So it's Taya Rufus. It is Hayley Lee Whittle in there for the 2 spot. The 352 of Gunn, the 26. And then you've got Botfield going through for about 5th position.
Rightio, first rack, 8 to 10 Cruiser boys hit the track. It's Daly gets the best of the start. It's going to lead them up through the second straight. Looks like the 88 bike will be in there for 2. That is Liam Wilson. We also got Reese Crocker in there, Brady Fanning, Bryson Payne, Willem Montebello and Braden Borg. So they make their way up through the third straight now. Still your race leader there is Cordell Daly. He's holding down tight at the moment as he heads it towards the final turn now. Still Daly a race leader. I can see Fanning is in that 3 spot now as they swinging around, headed towards the finishing stripe. It's all Cordell Daly. Daly looks like he's got this one shot to bits. The 88 bike, he'll grab the 2. That is Liam Wilson. Fanning goes in for the 3 from a fast finishing 12 bike there of Braden Borg.
8 to 10 Cruiser boys, Moto 3, Rack 2. Hudson Daly got the pop on the 55 machine. Jax O'Connell from the Pine Rivers Club's in there for the 2 spot. The Cairns rider was in there for 3. That's Dean Malahoff, but it looks like he's had a move made on him. So we'll pick up the races. They work their way down the end of the straight 3, but it should all be the 55 machine of Hudson Daly from Moorumba. Had the race under control early. Jax O'Connell is in there for the 2 spot, but they swing down towards the finish. Nice big paddle manual there from the race leader, but it is the 55 of Hudson. He takes it from Jax. The 92 bike's the next one through. That belongs to Brandon Williamson. You've also had Zach Cooper and Bentley McPherson in there as well.
Rightio, getting the best of the starts in this 8 to 10 Cruiser boys rack. This is going to be Jensen Blake, gets off to a flyer. He's going to lead the charge. We've lost one. I think Loon's just headed off the track there, so he gets back on the track now. Tries to get back on the cranks up through the third straight, but still your race leader. Pretty sure that's out of the Cairns Club. It's Jensen Blake doing it nicely as he heads it around the final turn now. Still Blake, your race leader. The 77 bike, that's going to be JRG, Jack Robinson Griffiths in that 2 spot there, so still Blake, your 1. Robinson Griffiths, your 2. Your 197, Georgie Hardy grabs the 3.
13 to 14 Cruiser girls, Moto 3, Gate 1, and a good strong start from Abby Stevens from the Bundaberg Club leads the way in there for the 2 spot. I think you'll find that is Matilda Wolford, but you've got Emma Kelly in there for the 3 spot now as they work their way down the third straight. It is going to be no change in the race order. It's going to be a flyer from Abby Stevens from Bundaberg. She's going to lead the way through that sweeper and around them onto the final straight in P1. So it's going to be Stevens for 1. Pick up the action now. Kelly, she's going to come through for the 2. And this one, she's going to hold off the very fast moving 219 of Matilda Wolford. They run towards the finish. I'm going to leave that to the transponders. Too close to call from here, but a big win to Stevens.
13-14 Cruiser girls now light up the second straight. It's Ipswich Westmorton rider there, Holly Ann Jackson leading the charge. I think that might be Gouchy in the 2. I'll have to confirm that one as they come back towards us, but it's all Holly Ann Jackson at the moment. We should have Gouchy in there as well as Millington, Barrett and McCormack. We'll pick up some more numbers as they make their way down the home straight, but it's all Holly Ann Jackson. She's your race leader at the moment. Down through the home straight we go. It's all Jackson, your race leader. The 282 bike, that is Gouchy in that 2 spot out of the Atherton Club, but Holly Ann Jackson gets it done. Crystal Gouchy takes the 2.
11 to 12 boys, Cruiser Moto 3 gate, 1 of 4, and it is Zane Cosford that leads the way on the 327. In there for the 2 spot, that's got to be a boy named Jed, the 122. Jed Lillycrap in there for the 2. The Cairns rider, I think you'll find, is Charlie Fulstrom in there for the 3 spot. You've also got Vincent Delacki, as well as Jaden Bailey, Blake Newman, Oscar Brown, as they make their way down. There's no change to that race order as we speak, but that could change towards the finishing stripe. 327 Cosford, he will take this one, I think. Lillycrap will have to settle for 2. The 21 bike will go through for 3. That belongs to Charlie Fulstrom, followed by the 271 of Oscar Brown.
Rightio, 11-12 Cruiser Boys action. It was Fox and Knights, got the best of that first straight. Knights just running a bit of trouble in the first turn there, so that's pushed him back to 4, but still going to be Matty Fox, your race leader. In the 2 there, it might be another Cairns rider. It's probably going to be Cody Major, I think it is. Oh, maybe he's back in the 3. We'll confirm as they come back towards us. But I'll tell you what, there's no doubt that it's Matty Fox getting the job done down the home straight. So Fox is your race leader. Nobelius, he'll grab the 2. Then we'll go back to your 43 bike of Toby Henderson, 3.
Was Oliver Malachek with the lead, but there's been a change in that order as they go down, and Guy Hocking is your race leader. Malachek's in there for the 2 spot on the 293. In this one, you've also got Chase Fitzgerald on the 111, Caleb Nish on the 99, Zachy Tickenden is on the 5A, Logan Lockyer on the 139, Austin Lean on the 110, and Jamie Spratt on the 32. They've had a fallen rider there in the second turn, but we'll pick them up as they make their way down off the sweeper and down towards the finishing line. It's not over yet. The 74 bike's doing a great job out in front. Guy Hocking, but he's got heat coming, and that is in the form of Oliver Malachek in there for the 2.
Oh, very tight around turn number 1 there, but that's going to be your 1A plated rider there. Toby Hatfield lead the charge down through this second straight. In that 2 spot there, looks like a name on the back of the jersey there. Might have been Dion, so it might be Dion McIntosh in that 2 spot. So we go Hatfield 1, McIntosh is in the 2. We should have Cooper in there, as well as Gledo, Borwick, Taj and Seth Borwick, Yates and Chilton. And they head in the home straight now. They're still your 1A plated bike rider there, Toby Hatfield. He gets the job done. McIntosh underseas from Cooper now. Looks like Cooper might grab the 2 from McIntosh. We'll leave the transponders. It was the tight one.
Oh, nice move there from Benny Schramm, the flying Moulet out the back of the helmet there. He was in there for about the 3 spot. He picks himself up into the 2. I think you're going to find it's Archie Bailey on the 6Q that leads away, because it's Stevis in there for the 3 spot. So Phoenix Stevis in there for 3. You've also got the 21 machine trying to make a run up the inside. That is Ryder Schroeder from the Trumba Club. Henderson Blake's in there, as well as Travis Lord and Memphis Semper. They swing towards the finish line. It is the 6Q plated bike. Archie Bailey's going to come through and take it. The big Moulet in there for the 2. That is Benny Schramm and Stevis for 3.
Rightio, 216 bike out of the Cairns Club. Michael Mullaney's going to lead the charge down the second straight now. Looks like it's Boshin in that 2 spot. It's very tight for 3, 4 to 6, 7. Does a little bit of shopping. Just washes off a little bit of speed. Bit too low out of the exit of that turn number 2. So still your race leader is going to be Michael Mullaney out of the Cairns Club. Then you got your Townsville rider in Boshin for 2. They swinging around, headed down the home straight now. It's all Mullaney though. Mullaney's going to get it done. Boshin's going to take the 2, and the 1, 2, 3 bike for your 3. That'll be William Emilias.
13 to 14 Cruiser Boys. This is the 3rd rack, the 3rd motor. Travis McCarthy, Aim Hocking. You've got the 5 machine of Aim Hocking leading the way. Corbin Christensen's in there, as well as Nate Morosky, Luke Cerruti, Jay Ariotti and Logan Prince. But as they work their way downtown, we'll pick up the race action. I think you're going to find that it is Morosky there on the 201 machine. That is on. Maybe he's back there in about 4th or 5th, Morosky. So let's see how it plays out as they swing towards the finish line. It is going to be the 5Q plated bike of Aim Hocking. The 468 of Corbin Christensen's in there for the 2. The 110 of Jay Ariotti goes through next ahead of the 199 of Travis McCarthy.
Rightio, drag race down the first straight in your 17-24 women. It was between Stewart and Nesbitt. Stewart getting the best of the starts there, but I tell you what, these two are having a ding-dong battle there, Stewart and Nesbitt. Down the back straight we go. Still Stewart, your race leader. Nesbitt having a look up the inside there as they head towards the final turn. Also in there we've got Mortimer, Barden, Hegarty and Delecki. They pointed towards the finishing stripe now. They're still race leads with Jessica Stewart. Here comes Nesbitt. Stewart and Nesbitt bar to bar down the home straight. Nesbitt maybe on the outside, and a tight one from Stewart, your 2.
17 to 24 Cruiser Women, 2nd gate, 3rd moto. Ava Potter is the race leader on board the 71 plated bike. You've also got Natalie Stevens on the 219 in there, as well as Francis Bankier, Eva Cross, April Seiler and Kiara Janty. Not necessarily in that order, but we'll confirm that order as they make their way onto the finishing straight. But no change in the race leader at the moment. It is Ava Potter. She's got some heat coming in the form of Natalie Stevens, but it is going to be Potter for 1, Stevens for 2. But that might change as they run down. We've got a loose rider hung onto that Bronco somehow, but as they cross the stripe, it is all done and run.
Rightio, 15-16 boys now out and about. Midgley and Harkin, they're going 1-2 at the moment. Another rider throwing himself in the mix. I think that might be Caden Gouchy in that 3 spot as they head their way up through the back straight now into the final turn. Also, we've got Harrywell in there, Hocking, Midgley, Fritsch and O'Neill, but it's all Midgley at the moment. He's going to lead us down the home straight. Midgley will get it done in that 2 spot there. That's Harkin. The 3's Caden Gouchy.
We're away 17 to 24 men, and it's going to be Nathan Vandenhoven got the best of the start. Jake Bow up there as well. You've also got Bo Harris, Elijah Fellows, Ethan Brockman, Owen Barden, Adam Robinson Griffiths, and Lachlan Booth. But they make their way down the second straight. It is the man on the 1Q machine, Nathan Vandenhoven. He's the one to catch. I think you find those Brockman in there for the 2 spot, Bow in there for the 3. Couple of cans. Oh, big off there from I think that's Brockman. Let's hope he's all okay. But as they make their way into that last straight, it is going to be no change out in front. Vandenhoven will take it. Jake Bow is going to come through for 2. The next one through is Owen Barden, followed by the 888 racer in there. That's got to be Bo Harris as they cross the line.
35, 39 cruiser men now out and about as we pick it up. But 161 biker Bradley's in that 3 spots. Pearson going 1-2 at the moment as they head down through the 3rd straight. Still your race leader is going to be Glenn Pearson out of Pine Rivers Club. Then we got Brendan Knights in that 2. The Townsville rider Turner still holding down that 3 at the moment as they head in the final turn now. They just get off the gas, roll it on home. He's got a shot to bits. Glenn Pearson, he'll hang on to the win there. The 81 biker Brendan Knights. He'll also have to settle for the 2 there with Bradley Turner, your 3. Tell everyone, we'll all want one. Yeah, he's on the hottie. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, get your left and right and bang them together for Ethan Brockman as our medics escort Ethan from the track. Good crowd today, Steve. Very receptive.
It is. They just listen to you, Pete, unlike your wife probably, but...
That's a cheap shot.
Huh?
Hey? Who won the footy the other night?
Who won the footy?
Yeah.
I don't care. I'll tell you what I do care about, though. It's good for us old fellas. The winner of the elite women's road race, for all you closet roadies out there, seeing about one big AusCycling happy family, is 39 years old. Annemiek van Vleuten from the Netherlands. 39, and she won the Worlds for the elite women's road race. How good's that? I'm only talking about it because it was down in Wollongong.
Yeah, I've had some friends go down and watch the racing down there and follow it, so it's a big thing down there. But that's good. All you ladies that are out there racing, it just goes to show.
There's hope for you yet.
Yep, there's hope for all of you yet.
And
not saying that you're no hopers. I think I've better pedal backwards here.
There, my friend. You are on very thin ice. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying there's hope to be a world champion.
That's correct.
For all of you.
But if you love a punt and you love your cycling, I reckon a hot tip from me: get into Wout van Aert from Belgium. He is going to light him up in their men's road race this afternoon.
Well, I better get on lab brakes straight away. This one after all that.
Live action back on track. No more gibber from the commentators. Nelson Shaw got the whole shot on the 211 machine from the Serena Club. Shane Millington's in there on the 221. Kim Jones on the 75. Andrew Henman and Jared Payne. But as they make their way down, it is a nice little manual there from the 211. Nelson Shaw, 35-39 men. This is your second moto of the third moto, second gate. As they point down, it is no change out in front. It is the 211 of Nelson Shaw, Shane Millington, Kim Jones, Andrew Henman and Jared Payne As they work out of that final turn, there is not much in it as they come down towards the finishing stripe, but I think you're going to see very gentlemanlike racing. Nelson Sure will come through. Kim Jones in there for the 2 spot. The 68 bike of Henman will go through for 3.
Rightio, Leon Cranley leads the charge in 40 to 44 men. He's going to have the home track advantage next year at the Queensland State titles there at Gympie at Kalula BMX Club. So it's Cranley up the back straight though, he leads them. We've got Bulger in there as well as McIntosh, Hinchcliffe, Sullivan and Prince. But it's all Cranley now, swings it around and heads it down through the home straight now. Leon Cranley, pretty handy lead now as he points it towards the white stripe. Your 151 and your 41. They go 2-3. That's going to be Prince and McIntosh.
And at turn number 1, it's firefighter Emilias. He is out in front, so Jack Emilias leads the way. In there for the 2 spot is another Cairns rider, Ty Fitzgerald. Probably the last time you'll see Jack Emilias as a Cairns local. He's moving south in a couple of weeks. The 28 bike in there for the 2 spot, Ty Fitzgerald. In there for the 3 spot, it's another Cairns rider. I think you'll find that is Bo Wykes in there. You've also got Dave Ariotti. Oh, it's big Paulie Drury in there for 3. My apologies, Paulie. I missed those big long legs of yours in there for the 3 spot, but it is Drury in there for 3. Dave Ariotti, Ty Fitzgerald is in for 2, but it's going to be Jack Emilias, our red hot fiery. He'll come through and take the chocolates in this one.
Rightio, 40-44 Cruiser men now out on track. Sends it high in the sky. Craig Cullen. Well, plenty of skill on board the 57 bike, but it's all Neil Muller at the moment. He's going to lead him up through the 3rd straight there. Muller, your race leader. Cullen with the skill on board in there for 2. We've got Larkin, Brown and Barrett in the mix as well as they swinging around. Headed down the home straight now. It's your 73 bike doing it nicely. Neil Muller. Still going to be Larkin, Cullen holding out that 2 spot to 76 for your 3. That's going to be Craig Larkin.
Action Jackson leads the charge, but Jeff Walden knows every millimetre of this track. He's been a member since about the mid-80s, and look at him go there in second wheel. Hasn't been doing much riding, but he's got the 8 bike to contend with as he works his way down the 3rd straight. That's Shrammy, so it's going to be Jackson for 1, Shram for 2, Walter for 3. You've also got Redden in there as well as Adam Mustafa. Rowan Cross is in there as well as Steve Galmaze, but they swing towards the finishing stripe. Jackson, has he got the speed to hold off a very fast-moving Shram and a fast-moving Walter and an even faster-moving 131 plated bike of Steve Galmaze, but across the stripe they go in that order.
Rightio, looks like you're 17, you're 66. They're going bar to bar at the moment. That's going to be, I think, Coombs and Skurs. Coombs, I think he's celebrating a birthday today. I probably already wished him one, but Coombs, your race leader, the birthday boy. It was Skurs in that 2 spot there as they head around the final turn now. Also in there we got Berry and Wilson, Stewart and York and Skocker. But it's going to be Coombs, get it done. Skurs and the 77 bike having a ding-dong battle down the line there, and the 77 gets the 2. That's Berry, Skurs 3.
Tell you what, the Caboolture rider Alec Begg gets the horsepower down the 1st and the 2nd straight. Steve Hewitt in there for the 2 spot. Nash is in there for 4. The 53 bike of John Perrin is the rider in there for 3 between Hewitt and Nash. I tell you what, there are some years of BMX racing out on display here in terms of longevity in the sport. I think Steve Hewitt had a 30-plus year career, and Dean Nash has had probably close to 40 years. But as they swing down towards the finish line, it's no chat about the race leader, Alec Begg. He's going to come through and take the win. Hewitt goes through for 2, and the 53 bike of Perrin goes through for 3. Vandenhoeven in there for about 4.
Rightio, lock over your grandmother's 50 to 54 Cruiser men now out and about. Turbo Tom McClellan, he's in charge at the moment. We've got Michael Jemejelenko in that 2 spot there, putting plenty of pressure on Tom up through the 3rd straight. We've got Vallis in there as well as Van Wyck, Moses and Dries, but it's all Turbo Tom. He's going to swing it in home straight now, looking strong on the bike as he heads down through up over the tabletop there. It's still McClellan. Here comes the 97 bike there of Jemejelenko, but McClellan gets it done. Michael Jemejelenko for you 2.
So we are into the 8 to 10 Cruiser girls. This is the 2nd gate. The 1st gate's been held with a mechanical, so we've got the 31 plated bike of Dusty Schroeder leading the way. Venus White looks like the rider in there for the 2 spot on the 26 plated bike. You've also got Georgia Cross. Apologies if it's Pipper or Piper, I'm not sure. I'm going to go with Piper on the 875, and then we've got the 12 machine of Gabrielle Blackley. But as they make their way down that 3rd straight, it is all the 31 plated bike of Dusty Schroeder. She's going to be the one to come through and take this one out, barring a major between here and the finish line. The next one through is going to be the 26 plated bike of Venus White. Good battle for 3 and 4 between the 992 and the 12 machine, but it's going to be Georgia Cross just ahead of the 12 bike of Gabrielle Blackley.
Right, yeah, plenty of commitment there in turn number 1 from Tilly Guy. She says, that's my line and I'm keeping it. So she picks up the whole shot there. We got Molly Williamson in there for 2. Alan was in that 3 spot down the first straight, but third place rider now will confirm who that one is as they come back towards us. Could be Feldman maybe as they come down the home straight now. It is all Tilly Guy. She's your race leader for Factory 47. Doing it nicely there. And the lumberjack jersey, that is Williamson for the 2. The 54 bike for your 3 is Ellie Feldman.
Oh, we've got a fallen rider there, and a couple of fallen riders, in fact, in the first turn in the 35-39 Cruiser Women, but it is the Atherton-based rider, Natalie Eakin, that leads the way at the moment as they make their way down that third straight. We've also got Sarah Baxter, Emma Valentine, Sharon Katufa's in there, as well as Alyssa Gelster, Natalie Smith and Nicole McBride. Not sure of the fallen riders, but we'll confirm those numbers. It is a couple of Cairns riders that came down by the looks. The 301 of Sarah is one of them, but they come down towards the finish. Make some noise for Natalie Eakin. She's going to come through and take this one out. The 601 of Sharon's in there for the 2 spot. All the ones on the bike is the 3. That's Nicole McBride, followed by the 404 plated bike of Emma Valentine. We've also got the 501 of Alyssa.
Right, as the gate goes down 40 to 44 women, can we have all semi-finalists in the staging, please? Semi-finalists, please make your way to staging. Rightio, 40 to 44 Cruiser women now. We've got Lynch, Cullen, Kendall, McKinnon and Trevor. And your race leader at the moment looks like it's going to be 19 bike there, Kirsten Kendall. She's going to lead the charge down the second straight. In that 2 spot there, I think that might be McKinnon. I'll have to confirm as they come back towards us. But they are going up through the 3rd straight now, and it is all Kirsten Kendall doing it nicely out of the Townsville Club. She's got a bit of a challenge now as they go into the final turn here on the outside of her. Around the outside she goes. So Kendall, she just goes back to the 2 spot now. So your race leader there's the 80 bike, Sonia Trevor. So Trevor's going to get it done. Kirsten Kendall, she'll grab the 2. The 44 bike coming through for the 3 is Teresa Lynch, followed by Cullen and McKinnon.
Julia Botfield was in the race lead, I think you'll find, but she's now in the 2 spot on the 63 bike out in front. It is the 2A plated bike of Loren Cavison in there for the lead at the moment. In there for the 2, it is Julia Botfield. I think you'll find that's Beck Seckold in there for the 3 as the ladies come off that sweeping band and light up the final straight. It is going to be Loren Cavison, Julia Botfield, Beck Seckold in that order as they come down towards the stripe. Beck Seckold's making a late lunge towards the finish line. The 81 bike goes through. That is 81 is Lisa Brooker.
Rightio, 45-49 Cruiser women now out and about up the second straight they go. It's all Angela Potter leading the charge. Vandenhoven's in the 2. We've got Mel Graham in the 3. We've got Simmons and Forrester in the mix as well. But still your race leader though, Angela Potter, doing it nicely. She heads it in home straight now. Still got Vandenhoven in that 2 spot. Mel Graham in the CDT colours in the 3. But it's all Potter at the moment, doing it very comfortably there. Potter gets it done. Vandenhoven for 2. Graham your 3. Then we'll go back to your 99 biker. Simmons for your 4. And we're rounding out the pack there's Debbie Forrester.
50 to 54 women Moto 3. I tell you what, if you're not from Atherton, Caboolture or Townsville in this one, you're just not cool because we've got those 3 clubs represented, and it's going to be Fiona Langfeld leading the charge. Ruth Begg in there for the 2. So the 2 Caboolture riders showing the Northerners how it's done. In there for the 3 spot, that's going to be Helen Gauci on board the 283 bike. You've also got the 17 of Kieran Riesenberger, Leanne McCarthy and Wendy Lander. But down towards the stripe we come. It is the 52 bike of Fiona Langfeld taking the win. The 726 of Ruth Begg. I think you'll find it's the 283 of Helen Gauci going through ahead of the 17 machine of Kieran Rissenberger.
Rightio, this is earlier mechanical in your 8 to 10 Cruiser girls. To tell you what, Indiana Mitchell smoked them from the outside gate. She picked up the whole shot. She's going to lead the charge up the 3rd straight now. Wolford's in that 2 spot. The 3 looks like it's Sophia Rose Barrett. Then we'll go back to Natalia Fitzgerald in that 4 spot. They swing around the final turn now. It is all still Indiana Mitchell out in the Rang Club. Does have a challenger just tucked in behind her there in Charlotte Wolford, but Mitchell too strong. She's going to lead him down the home straight there. The 5A plated bike on the radio machine. Mitchell gets it done. The 2's going to be Wolford back in there for 3's Barrett. The 4 Fitzgerald.
Pete, that is the end of our motos for the second day of competition here at your state championships. We are looking for our semi-finalists to staging, please. Semi-finalists to staging.
At this time of year, Mother Nature's just showing off. No matter the season, when you visit Cairns and Great Barrier Reef, you'll see great and leave greater.
Right, as we get our semi-finalists locked and loaded on the gate, we'll start with our junior superclass men.
Was it Jason there?
Should we start calling them across? Might as well. Righto, with our first heat of our junior superclass men locked and loaded on the gate, we'll start with the 7A on the plate from Warrenbar, Oliver Rivers. With the 116 from Ashmore, Bailey Seckold. With the 201 from Cairns, Nate Morosky. With the 771 from Centenary Plains, Nate Argent. With the 5Q from Pine Rivers, Fletcher Young. With the 18 from Redlands, Cody Manganaro. With the 98 on the plate from Pine Rivers, Brody Gooch. And the 45 on the plate for Warrenbar, Jackson Elliots. I can see why. Gage drops out of the pot for Arjun got a crack of a start. Manganaro on the outside there. Rivers on the inside. We'll see what can happen. Bit of argy-bargy there. But Rivers, he'll put it in the first corner. Manganaro. He'll sit for about second with it at the moment. Oh, we'll pick up the Fletcher Young, who picked up the inside line there. Down there, Gooch is in for about fourth wheel there at the moment. See what they can do as they capitalise down the third straightaway there. But it will be Rivers. He'll extend out his lead now. Manganaro is still chasing him down. We'll pick up Young for about third wheel there at the moment. Arjun for four. See what Morosky and Sekol can do down the back straightaway with Gooch and Elliott. As they make their way down the last straight, it will be Rivers. He'll take one to line. We'll pick up Manganaro for two. Here we go down the last straight away now. Sekol comes in like a thief tonight. He'll get third. We'll pick up Fletcher Young for four.
All right, and this is our junior superclass men. Second gate, we've got 4A, Parish Connor from Mackay. 131, Callum Woodbury, Ashmore. 463, Lincoln Botfield from Pine Rivers. Rider 1Q, Zach Stopper from Ashmore. 6A, Ben Emilius from Cairns. 777, Brody Wilson, Mackay. 111, Peter Kraseskas, Ipswich. And 55, Jarrah Robert from Maryborough. And off they go. We've got 777 making a great effort there as they're coming through, but we do have Callum Woodbury taking it out, and that is Connor Parish in second, with Brody Wilson there in third. There's a nice battle going on behind him. Keep an eye on the top two as they come around, and that would be Callum Woodbury taking the lead. As they're coming through, this is for final positions. It's nice and close, but it looks like it's Callum in first with Connor Parish in second.
Right now, we'll pick up a heat number 1 of a superclass men. We've got Jesse Asmus, Harry Phillips, Dylan Bennett, Zach Hutton, Tristan Cronk, Renee Barnsdale, Flynn Wilder Coombs, and Sheldon Watts. Good luck, gents. Gate drops down at the pop ball, pretty even start there. Asmus on the inside there, see if we can do what on the outside. Would Barnsdale in the mix there, Cronk and Hutton will see what they can do as they rail now and turn. Oh, couple busted and disgusted. We'll pick up Asmus, he'll lead him down the second straight. We'll pick up the 333 machine. That'll be Flynn Wilder Coombs. Here at top 2, I think that's Watt for about third wood there at the moment with Bennett for 4 as they make their way down the pro straight there. We'll see what can happen as they make their way into the last one now. But it will be the 33 from the rain. That'll be Asmus. He'll rail it now and turn it and head for the line. All done and run. But it will be Jesse Asmus. He'll take this one to the line. We'll pick up Bennett in there in the mix there. Harry Phillips as well. The 151 Bennett, he'll take 3 with Sheldon Watt for 4.
Got our superclass men. We've got number 53, Jace Cunning from Hinterland. And rider number 12, Thomas Tucker from Pine Rivers. 130, Kane Gibbons from Pine Rivers. 875, Josh Boyden from Centenary Plains. Trent Asmus from Nerang. Kara Connors, Bayside. Declan Hegarty, Redlands. And Brock De Silva from Mackay. All right, and they're off, and our Red Rider got a great start there, but it's nice and even with Josh Boyton. It looks like making his way through. Oh, goodness me, that looks like Thomas Tucker as well. Managed to get his way through. Josh Boyton's chasing real close. And then we have our Trent TJ Asmus in third. We've also got our Jace Cunning there making his way, but we'll have a look and see how we go as they're going around into the final straight. Remembering this is our semi-final. This is a place for finals. It's nice and close. Oh, it's Tommy Tucker, then it's Josh Boyton in second position.
Righty, 8 to 10 Cruiser boys locked and loaded. We've got Hudson Daly, Jack Robertson Griffiths, Memphis Blake, Liam Wilson, Bentley McPherson, Zach Cooper, Brody Fanning, and Hunter Lean. Oh, great jobs down at the pop. Here's heat number 1. Zachy Cooper got a cracking start there. The 55 machine will pick him up. I think that is Cordell Daly in the mix there as well with Jax O'Connell and Blake Jensen. We'll see what they can do as they make their way down to the second straightaway now. But it will still be the 55 machine. I think that is Brendan Williamson as he makes his way down. We'll pick him up. Zachy Cooper's in about 4th field there at the moment. See what they can do. We've got Borg in the mix there with Hardy and Malahoof and Jensen Blake as they make their way down through the rhythm section now, making a couple of positions up there. I think that's Jax O'Connell on the inside there. We'll see what they can do as they rail now and turn over and head for the line, all done and run. But it will be the 55 machine. He'll take it all the way to the line. I don't even know, 55. I think that's called Daly, the 94, and the 77 will pick them up as they come to the line. That is George Hardy and Brendan Williamson.
Cruiser 8 to 10 boys, Jax O'Connell, Jensen Blake, Brandon Williamson, Dean Mahalov, Cordell Daly, George Hardy, Braden Borg and Bryson Payne. All right, and that's a great start for rider 19, Jensen Blake from Cairns. Might have been a little hometown advantage there. Jax O'Connell is making his way around. Oh, look at this, what a move. Give him a cheer, that's fantastic. And Jensen, and we're going through, we've got Brandon and Dean coming through, we've got our Serena rider making his way through as well as they're coming through now on and heading into the final stretch. Remembering we are in the semi-finals, it is the top 4 that we want to see cross the line. It's going to be a battle between them, and here we go. It's rider 92 and 6A and 19 battling it out. That's Jax, Jensen and Brandon, not in particular order.
Rightio, semi-final number 1 for our Cruiser 11, 12-year-old boys. We've got Matty Fox, Zane Cosford, Zaki Takian, Dion McIntosh, Riley Cooper, Austin Lee, Caleb Nish and Logan Lockyer. Good luck, boys. Oh, Gate drops down at that pop, pretty even start there, the 62 machine. He got a crack of a start there, that'll be Matty Fox, he'll make his way down. Cooper on the inside there with Cosford on the outside. We'll see what they can do as they make their way down the second straight away there. Cooper, he'll sit for about second wheel there at the moment. Cosford for 2. We'll pick out the 25 machine of Dion McIntosh, who ain't in the top 4 at the moment. 4 through, 4 will sit out. Who will it be as they make their way down the third straight away there? The 62 machine from Cairns, a bit of home track advantage. That is Matty Fox, who'll point his nose into the last corner now. We'll head for home, all done and run for your semi-finals. This is heat number 1 of the 11 12-year-old Cruiser boys, but it will be Matty Fox. He'll take this one to line, the 52, Riley Cooper from Bundy. The 2, the 25 will load the back wheel. That'll be Dion McIntosh with the 327 and Zane Cosford. He'll still like a defeat tonight from the 139 of Logan Lockyer.
Cruiser 11 to 12 boys, Toby Hatfield, Guy Hocking, Joel Nobilis, Oliver Malachek, Jed Lillycrap, Jonte Yates, Toby Henderson, Damon Knights. Oh, they're so even when they come out this gate at this age group. It's incredible, but it does look like Oliver Malachek did get an advantage out there, but it's soon to be taken over by Guy Hocking. Here he goes, a Jed Lillycrap behind, and we do have an Atherton rider following closely behind. I did miss that number. But it is our Guy Hocking in his USA shirt making away with a nice chase going on behind them as they're coming through. This is the Cruiser 11 to 12 boys, final of the final gate for the semi-finals, but it is our USA rider Guy Hocking, Jed Lillycrap and our Atherton rider in third.
Right, 40 to 44 men, we've got Neil Muller, Damien Prince, Jack Ellis, Craig Larkham, Travis Brown and Paul Drury. Oh, Gate drops down at the pop. Here we go, the 76 machine. That'll be Craig Larkham. He got a crack of a start there. We'll pick up the 83 of Jack Ellis in the mix there with Neil Muller and Damien Prince. That'll be 1, 2, 3 and 4 at the moment. Oh, the underdog there down the second straight. We'll pick him up. That'll be Paul Drury. He'll make his way into the 5th position there. So Rowland now and Turnberg now third straight away. But it will still be the Cairns rider, Neil Muller. He'll make his way down into the last corner now. We'll head for home, extending his bit of a lead. We'll pick up our second and third played rider as they make their way into the last corner now. We'll head for home, all done and run. It will be the 73. That'll be Neil Muller from the Cairns Club. He'll take this one to the line, the 76 machine. That'll be Craig Larkham for 2. The 151 and the 83. That'll be a 3 and 4. That'll be Damien Knights and Jack Ellis.
Second gate of Cruiser 40 to 44 men, Leon Cranley, Bradley McIntosh, Craig Cullen, Ty Fitzgerald, Wade Hinchcliffe and Bo Wykes. Oh, nice and close there, but it is our rider, number 74, Leon Cranley, that managed to get out in front, followed very closely by Craig Cullen. Oh, look at this. Oh, I love that burn for the position changes. Oh, we've got a nice move going on there by, I think that was Bradley McIntosh making his move. Oh, it's nice and argy-bargy with Ty Fitzgerald there. But it is our yellow rider, Leon Cranley, out in front that is making his way, leading this group. And then we have rider number 57, that's Craig Cullen behind him. And it does look like number 41, Bradley McIntosh, is in third with 28 rider, Ty in fourth.
Right, as that Cruiser 13, 14 boys locked and loaded, we've got Michael Maloney, Benjamin Sram, Aim Hocking, Parker Hennis, Jay Arordi, Memphis Smith, Sean Crouch and Nate Morosky. He drops out the pop. Oh, here they go. The number 10 got a crack of a start there. I think that'll be Jay Arordi. We'll see what they do as they make their way into the first corner there. Micah Maloney in the mix. Oh, no, gosh, my bad. I'm reading the wrong one. We'll pick him up. I think that is Archie Bailey or Hunter Boschen, one of the two, as they make their way into the second corner and down the third straight, the 4Q. That'll be Travis Law in the mix there, Corbin Christensen as well. I think he's round out the top 5 at the moment as they make their way into the last corner. We'll head for home. All done run. Archie Bailey in the mix there, Hunter Boschen. We'll see what they do as they make their way down the last straightaway now. We'll pick him up the 6 gear machine. That'll be Archie Bailey. He'll take this one to line. Hunter Boschen all at the rear wheel, the number 10 machine, Corbin Christensen. That'll be Phoenix Devis and Corbin Christensen. That'll be your front 4 runners as they make their way to the line. Ladies and gentlemen, that is semi-finals done.
We've got our 13 to 14 boys up there. We've just had a bit of a change in our race order. So we've got 6A Micah, Benjamin, Aim, Parker, Jay, Memphis, Sean and Nate. No, I didn't. Oh, the motor's there. I missed. Oh, and off they go. It's a cracker, and it's 2:01. Nate Morosky making his way round. Look at this race go. This is the final race for the semi-finals. Oh, look at those moves going on with rider 216 Micah out in front, and then we have our. Is that a crisp rider? Or, oh, I've got that mix. Is it crisp rider? Help me out here, Corey. Yep. Benjamin Schramm coming out in second position. This is nice going here, with Micah out in front, Benjamin Schramm, and then it's our 2:01, Nate Morosky in third, and our 5Q takes out the top 4 of Aim Hocking.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is semi-finals done and run. We will be back with some finals action pretty soon. We'll get the time ASAP. But make sure you go to the canteen. They still got all the hot food. The sideshow out the back there, City Centre Cycles, Shredder Bike Parts, the Midgeleys, and I don't even know whoever else is out the back there. The Rad Riders out the back, the coffee shop, I don't think they're here anymore. But yes. I just had one of them.
At this time of year, Mother Nature's just showing off. No matter the season, when you visit Cairns and Great Barrier Reef, you'll see great and leave greater.
That's great. You want to liven up the atmosphere. That is awesome. We will just ask for a bit of respect for the riders. Those riders are please refrain from blowing those horns when engaged using operations. So once the ball is in operation, please do not use those horns. It is very disruptive to the riders. And also, those don't have a bit of proximity with other spectators when you are blasting that horn. Just like to encourage you to be loud, absolutely, but just be mindful of where you are, who's looking at you, and what's going on the gates. Thank you.
All right, here we are. We're about to start the BMX Champs Finals, but first of all, we've got our little champs, our mini wheelers. Come on, everyone, put your hands together for our mini wheelers. Today we've got from Rockhampton, Eloise, from Cooloola, Isla Rose, from Bayside, Sadie, from Townsville, Harlow, from Cairns, Riley. We've also got from Moorumba, Archer, where's that? Central Highlands, Poppy, Atherton, Zane, Cairns, Noah, and Mackay and Mia Moy. Make sure you choose a name. Who are you going to cheer for? Give them a big round of applause as they make their way past you. It's great to see that we've got such a great mix-up of riders there. Mostly our mini-wheelers seem to be Central and North Queensland, but we do have, good to see our Bayside and Cooloola rider there, that's for sure.
Yes, they're fine, Michelle. Thank you, I'll go with them.
All right, these riders are ready. They're waiting for the pretend gate to drop. All right, and they're off and racing, and here they go. Who's that out in front? That looks like Mia Moy. She's been leading all the way today. That's our beautiful little mini-wheeler from Mackay. And then we've got them, they're just broken up and going around in their own little order. They've had such a long day. Haven't they done well to make it through to this far? And here we go. Come on, folks. Give them a cheer on that final straight. Put your hands together. Let's do it for Mia Moy. And then we have rider 203, Poppy Ewing. And here we go, keep that cheer going, 661 Zane. Rider 34, Riley. Keep that cheer going as our final few riders come through now. That's rider 129, Sadie Hinchcliffe. Oh, she's even looking for her fans there. Good girl, Sadie. And we've got rider number 19, Isla Rose. Put your hands together, keep that cheer going. And then we have, I think that would be 819 Eloise. Here she comes. Give her a round of applause and a cheer. And well done and congratulations to all our mini-wheelers.
Let you know when I've got enough rockets for you to play with, hey, Gav?
Third row.
Sounds like a player, Michelle.
Nightclub every Friday night, mate. I'm glad you're excited, mate. Do you want me to roll through the names as you? No, I'll just do this little snippet and you can just turn the volume down.
Green flag, I'm ready when you guys are.
Rightio, what an introduction we've got to our 30 plus open wheel men up on the gate in order of qualification. Ryan Nichols, Roger Hasty, Josh Nash, Darren James, Sean Brunton, Dave Jackson, Brian Nisbet, Nathan Pronger. Good luck, riders. Gate is down thanks to Ready Tax. Look at a snap there from the 90 bike there. Ryan Nichols, he gets off to the best of the starts. Looks like he'll pick up the whole shot. I see Dame's in about 4 wheel at the moment, but it's all Nichols. He's getting the job done thus far. In the 2 spot, it's going to be Hasty. We'll pick up your 3rd place rider there. It might be Sean Brunton as they come back towards us now, but still your race leader though is all Ryan Nichols out of Cairns Club. It's Cairns 1-2 at the moment with Nichols the 1, Hasty to the 2. They swing it around the final turn. Look at the real estate that Nichols has put in the rest of the pack. He's flying down the home straight. Nichols gets it done. Hasty will grab the 2. The 3 is another Cairns rider. They get the triple. Josh Nash. And if anyone wants to see Steve later, he's parked out the back car park.
I did that. We had zone champs at Mount Isa.
All right, out they go. All right, out they go. It's it's the 7 sprockets, a full gate of these guys for the final moto. Out and about, nice bit of tight corner work from one of our riders, but we've got the number 27 by the look of it, just got his nose in front. That's going to be Cooper Stokes from Townsville, but he's got a challenge there on the outside in the likes of the 131 of Jarvis O'Shanahay, who sits in there for 2 at the moment. We've got Asher Rainford, William Gesler, Oscar Ewing, Oliver Murphin, Calvin Baxter and Jamie Muller, but out there in front for our 7 sprockets, it is the Townsville rider of Cooper Stokes. He's doing a great job. He's going to take this one home for the win for his final moto. The 131 of Jarvis O'Shanahay in there for the 2. Then we go back to the 73. That's going to be Jamie Muller from the Cairns BMX Club, with the 29 of Calvin Baxter taking 3. 4.
That's what I found, Alex. I was talking into
the wrong mic.
One that, the wrong mic.
Which one are we up to here?
Do you need a pen?
I do need a pen, thank you. Rightio, live action coming your way. Sprockets out on track. A good start from the 275 plated bike. Maybe it's a 215, I beg your pardon, of Jake Gray. You've also got George Redden in there as well as George Stevens. Dylan Parr's in there as Seth Connor, Joseph Valentine and Ryan Fellows. You might be missing a few looking at the riders out on track, but it is going to be the 371 bike, I think you'll find in there for the 2 spot of Fellows as they turn and burn. It is the 215 though of Jake Gray from the Central Highlands in there for the 2 spot. It is the 371 of Fellows. Yeah, you've got Valentine in there as well as Seth Connor and George Redden on the 44 and George Stevens on the 221. But as they go down, righto, so we might have a runner from the previous moto in this one actually, but it is the 215. Make some noise, race fans. Get behind Jake Gray. He's going to come through and take it from Ryan Fellows. We've got the 221 in there as well. That belongs to George Stevens. The 108's the next rider through.
Yeah, they still throw them in. These sprockets, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It matters to the parents when they watch it and then they realise
Who's up?
Right, oh, that's very round. Live action there, 6 sprocket boys. Now we got Link Donnellan, Scholes, as well as Delecki, Montefiore, Jones, Howe, and Russo. Let's pick up some numbers now as they make their way up through the 3rd straight. Looks like it's 25 on the plate, getting the job done at the moment. Certainly he's not on my sheet though. That's Hennis, the 26 biker Hennis, doing it nicely. As he leads them up through the 3rd straight now, so it's all Hendricks Hennis. Pick up the number on the back of that jersey there. Looks like it's a 5-7. That could be Caleb Costa. Stages a nice mixing them. They like mixing us up for them. Right, yeah, that's the 26 biker Hennis getting it done now. So Hennis gets it done. Pretty sure that 57 is Caleb Cox for you too. Why can't they just stage me in order? They need to learn because next year they have to be. Yeah.
All right, off we go. We've got our first gate of 6 Sprocket boys out and about. Looks like the 181, I think that was, who got the best of that start. I'll catch the other numbers as they make their way around. Nice tight corner from another one of our little riders there. That looks like it's going to be the number 71, I think it is. That's going to be Tyler Jones, but he slots in there for the 2. He's still chasing that front runner. He's doing a great job out there. We should have Declan Link Jonalyn, Tate Scholes, Edmund Delecki, Hunter Montefiore, Cooper Howe and Oliver Russo in the mix for this one, but the boys spread themselves out quite evenly over the track as they head their way towards the last straight. It is still Jones in the 2 spot, and I'll catch the little number here of our front runner. That looks like it's going to be the 81. That's the 81 of Tate. Tate will take the win. The 71 of Tyler Jones goes in there for the 2, and then we go back to the 80X. That's going to be Edmund Delecki taking the 3.
We're way out on track. We've got the 6 Sprocket boys. It was all the 9s, Elijah Moy, that got the best of the start, 99 on the front of the bike. You've also got Aiden in there on the 177 from the Atherton Club, Caden Tranter on the 103 machine, Judah John on the 299, as well as Fletcher Riley and Aiden Robinson Griffiths. But as they make their way down into the second turn, make some noise, race fans. Great to hear the applause in the second turn for the 99 machine. Elijah Moy and all the Sprockies, in fact, in there for the 2 spot. I think you're going to find that's Aiden Eakin on the 177 from the Atherton BMX Club. And as they make their way down that 3rd straight, we'll pick up the rest of the riders if we can make out the numbers. We've got the 299 of Judah John in there. I think Judah's about 4th position at the moment, but they run down towards the finish. And it's a battle. Look at this down the inside. You're going to see live action here. The 177 on the little chase gets the best of the GW riders. So that's going to be Aiden getting the best of Elijah as they run down across the stripe. The 299 comes past the tower. That's Judah, followed by the 103 of Caden Tranter from Pine Rivers. And a big shout out for 96. That's got to be Harris Hasty from the Cairns Club, I think you'll find. And it's, he looks like a mini wheeler, but he's got pedals on the steed, so give him a big round of applause. Harris Hasty, I'm pretty sure, if I'm pretty confident in saying you would have seen his, I think it was his dad Roger just out in the 30+ men running second.
Rightio, gates down now, under 5 Sprocket boys. Jax Moss gets off to a flyer. The Toowoomba rider pretty speedy. Look at the speed on board this machine, starting to roll up into the 2 spot now. Might be the 317 of Samuel Bankier. He rails that first turn there, but it's all Moss at the moment. It is Bankier in that 2. No, Bankier's back to the 3. We'll just try and grab that number off the back of the jersey, and that 2nd place rider on the red line machine. Just can't quite grab it, but doing a nice job out the front is Moss. We've also got Tasman Hayde in there, as well as Harris Hasty. Harris on the little bike there, of course, making his way around the final turn now. But we've got Cooper Short, Sam Bankier, and Fraser Riley. But as they head in the home straight now, pretty sure that's Harris Hasty. Just getting a bit of assistance there from our one of our team leaders. But here comes the 28 bike of Jax Moss, doing it nicely, as he always does. He'll finish off strongly. Mossy gets it done. The 136 bike, Fraser Bailey in there, Riley in there for 2. The 19 machine, Jetty Brent, coming across the line. Here comes the 317 bike there, Sam Bankier. And a 96 machine with the shortest cranks in the world. That's Harris Hasty.
Unless someone's a good engineer, well, the bottom rack and do it.
Yeah. I saw a mini wheel with disc brakes not that long ago. Old mate took apart a mountain bike wheel and built it. Only put in every second spoke or something. Insane. That's factory.
All right, 2nd gate of your under 5 Sprocket boys. We've got the 22 getting the best of the start. That's going to be Eli Alexander. We've got the 14 sitting in there for about 3rd wheel at the moment. That's Dimitri Dorian. Some other riders. We've got a few extra names on the list, which makes it a bit hard to call. But great to see our little minis out. Our Sprockets out there doing a great job. Nice bit of style from our front runner. That could be the 257. It could be Kingsley Forlong. But a nice tight corner from the 22 of Eli Alexander puts him back in the number 1 spot, where there could be Forlong in there for the 2. Then we go back to Dimitri in there for the 3, but he's chasing that 2 spot on the beautiful green bike. Look at the inside line he's going to take, coming around that big sweeper. That is Dimitri Dorian. He knows this track. He's from the Cairns BMX Club. He's showing the boys just how it's done. He's going to take the win by the look of it. The 14 of Dimitri. What a great finish for him. Checks the crowd response. Give him a round of applause. The 22 in there of Eli Alexander. Then Kingsley Forlong finishes off in there for 3. I've got the 203 in there as well. That's going to be Ryder Harcourt doing a great job as he finishes his lap. Oh, this one, yeah. The 188. Then we've got the 188 finishing. That's Remy Sullivan. Well done to Remy. He's from the Rockhampton Club. All right, with second gate of our under 5 Sprocket boys out and about, the 17 and the 55 battling it out. That's going to be Henry Baxter and Henry Price, the battle of the Henrys. Let's see which one gets the best of it. Is it the Cairns rider or is it the Hinterland rider? It's going to be the 55 of Price. He's the Hinterland rider, so the Cairns rider slots in there for the 2. Looks like the rider in there for the 3 could be Maximilian Preuss sitting in there for the 3 spot. In there for 4, that's going to be the 17. Or it might be the 171 of Kaylin Cook, but doing a great job. Our little mini wheelers. We've also got Jax Keating, Memphis Isaacs, and Landon McKenzie rounding out our field. Our last gate of under 5 Sprocket boys, but it is going to be Henry Price. He has led this one from go to woe. He had a great start, a great first corner, and he'll take this one home. It's the 171, I apologise, in there, not the 71. That is Kaylin Cook. He will take the number 2. Then we go back to the 46. That's going to be Memphis Isaacs, followed by the 17 of Henry Baxter. Then we've got the 33 of Jax Keating and the 95 in there. That's going to be Maximilian Preuss.
Great drag race down the first straight here, but I think it's Evelyn Daly's going to get the best of this one. Audrina Smith will go back to the 2 spot. She's been up the pointy end all day, Audrina, but still your race leader at the moment is Evelyn Daly. Audrina is in the 2. We should have Abby Parsons in there as well as Alexis Payne and Tanner Vincent. We are missing one rider. We'll work out who that one is. The 27 bike there, Tanner Vincent in there, and I think that looks like the 11 of Abby Parsons, so maybe Alexis Payne has called an early day, but up the back straight we go. It's Evelyn Daly out of the Moranbah Club, doing it very nicely. Still Audrina Smith in the 2. Then it is Parsons and Vincent, your 3-4s. They pointed towards the finishing stripe now, though it is all Evelyn Daly, doing it nicely. Quite evenly spread out now, but the 100 bike of Daly gets it done. And Smith will grab the 2, and I'm pretty sure 3-4 will be Parsons and Vincent.
All right, moving along to our second gate of 6 Sprocket girls. The 26 gets a flyer. That's going to be Brinley Kay from the Mackay Club. We go back in there for 2. That looks like it might be Amelia Days. She's out of Atherton, just a few hours up the range. We go back to the other rider. That's going to be, we've got our 262 and our 262X. So one of our ladies is Winter McBride and the other one's Riley Wolford. So that'll be Riley in there for the 3 spot, wearing the BMX Edge colours. Then we go back to Winter McBride in there for the 4. But it is going to be still the Mackay rider of Brinley Kay doing it nicely out there in the lead. The little pink bike in there for 2. That's going to be Amelia Days. She's got a few bike lengths to go before she can get that front spot. So see what she's got left as they spin their way around towards final straight. It looks like it's still going to be our Mackay rider of Brinley Kay. She'll finish this one strong. She'll take a win for her last moto. Then we go back to Amelia Days for 2. Then we've got Wolford. She'll take the 3 spot. And then back in there for 4. That's going to be Winter McBride.
Seven Sprocket girls out on track. Good even start from a couple of the riders there. The rider in the black colours leads the way. We've got Poppy Hinchcliffe, Georgia Eaton's in there as well as Alexa Griffin, Hannah May Lean from the Pine Rivers Club, Eva Isaacs, Amelia Tranter as well as Alice in there, and Sophia will pick up the numbers as they come down. It's the 56 and the 247 I think you'll find. So that's Eva leading the way in there for the position number 1. Might be the 427, I beg your pardon, in there for the 2 spot of Sophia McKenzie. We've also got Alice Bankier in there from the Rocky Club, and Hannah May Lean from the Pine Rivers Club in there as well. But they're pretty well spread down that 3rd straight as the riders punch their way down into what's becoming a headwind down the 3rd straight. Into that sweeping bend they come. We'll pick them up as they swing towards the finishing line. It is going to be no doubt about the race leader, the 56 of Eva Isaacs. She's going to come through. The 427 is the rider in there for the 2 spot. That's Sophia McKenzie. We come back to the 173 and the 712 going bar to bar. That's Poppy Hinchcliffe and Hannah May Lean. The 816 is the next rider past the tower. That's Amelia Tranter, followed by the 107, the 25 and the 915 of Alice Bankier.
Righty up in the gate, we've got our 13-14. The Cruiser Girls final in order of qualification. Your 1A on the plate, Holly Ann Jackson. Your 282, that's Crystal Gauchi. The 22 on the plate, Abby Stevens. The 219, Matilda Wolford. The 519, Emma Kelly. The 22 on the plate, Savannah McCormick. With the 325 on the plate, Regan Steindl. And the 350 on the plate, Brianna Lee Barrett. Good luck, riders. Gates down. Who's going to win the race at the bottom of the hill? I think it might have been Jackson. She might have just got the pop on the rider, and the outside of her, it's all Holly Ann Jackson. Gets off to a cracking start out of the Ipswich Westmoreton BMX Club. She still does have heat in the tail, though, as they go down through to second straight. Looks like it might have been the 22 of Stevens in that 2 spot there. So Jackson the 1, Stevens the 2. I can see back in the 4 spot there. That looks to be Matilda Wolford. Will pick up your 3rd place rider as they come back towards us, but it's all Holly Ann Jackson. She's starting to light them up now as they head down the home straight. So Jackson's the 1, Stevens the 2, Gauchi's in the 3. Down the home straight we go. It's nice and tight between your 2, 3. Jackson's got it done. Gauchi on the outside, tighten the line. I'm going to leave it to the transponders between Gauchi and Stevens, but Wolford grabbed the 4.
All right, in order of qualification now, 17 to 24 cruiser women. From Harbour City, we've got Ava Potter. From Cairns, Natalie Stevens. Also from Cairns, Tennille Nesbitt. From Beenleigh, Jessica Stewart. Also from Cairns, Eva Cross. From Maryborough, Marissa Delecki. From Cairns, Zoe Barden. And also from Cairns, Kiara Giannetti. Good luck, ladies. All right, gate drops out, they go. Even start. We've got a good start from the rider in lane 2. That might have been Natalie Stevens, but let's see who's going to get the whole shot. It could be her. I think that's, no, Ava Potter comes up to take the 1 spot. Nice corner there. So it could be Stevens sitting in there for 2. Then we go back to the 13 of Jessica Stewart sitting in that 3rd wheel at the moment. So there your top 3. Potter, Stevens, Stewart. Great corner from all of those girls. Could be Tennille Nesbitt now coming up. One of our riders just getting a bit of speed on that outside as they swing their way towards the final berm. Plenty of action for our minors at the moment, but it is Ava Potter from the Harbour City Club. She's holding on to the 1 spot. Here comes Natalie Stevens. Here comes the 60 of Tennille Nesbitt. It's going to be close between Potter and Stevens for 1-2. Nesbitt took 3.
Right, we're straight into the 8 to 10 boys cruiser final. It's in order of their qualification. 55 on the plate from Moranbah, Hudson Daly. From Pine Rivers, the 6A plated bike, Jax O'Connell. From Townsville, the 92 machine, Brandon Williamson. The 19 machine, Jensen Blake from the Cairns Club. From Pine Rivers, the 94 bike, Hunter Lean. 31 is Cordell Daly. 77, Jack Robinson Griffiths. 248, Memphis Blake. Good luck, gentlemen. Gates down. Who got the pop? The 55 did. That's who, and that belongs to Hudson Daly, the top qualifier in P1 as he runs his way down into turn number 1. We'll pick up the rest of the action. There'll be plenty of action in that first turn. Oh, doing some shopping there is the rider that now sits in the 3rd position, and that's going to be the 6A plated bike of Jax O'Connell from the Pine Rivers Club. Finds himself in 2nd wheel, so they're going in order of qualification at the moment, and that should be the 92 plated bike of Williamson in there for the 3 spot from the Townsville Club. We work our way down. You've got Jensen Blake, Hunter Lean, Cordell Daly in there, as well as Jack and Memphis, but they turn out of that final sweeper, point towards the finishing stripe. It is all the 55 plated bike. He is going to be your state champion for 8 to 10 cruiser boys. The 6A machine of Jax O'Connell goes through for 2, Williamson goes through for 3, and it's going to be the rider from, I think, the Townsville Club in there for 4.
Rightio, we feast our eyes up in the start here. We've got our 11 and 12 Cruiser Boys final. 62 on the plate. Matthew Fox. The 74, Guy Hocking. The 122 bike, Jed Lillycrap. The 52, Riley Cooper. With the 131, Jonty Yates. With the 293, Oliver Malachek. With the 25, Dion McIntosh. And the 327, Zane Cosford. Good luck, fellas. Gates down, the 62 bike, might have just had the wheel in front, but I'll tell you what, Malachek's throwing down a challenge. Down through the first straight we go, but it looks like Fox is going to pick up the whole shot. Foxy grabs the one spot, they swinging around turn number one into the second straight. Looks like a 76 bike, 74 of Hocking in that two. Looks like Malachek's just jumped in the three spot now. That's going to put... Lillycrap in the three, Malachek in the four, but it's all Foxy at the moment. Up the back straight we go. Still Matty Fox now. Here's your race leader. The two's going to be Guy Hocking. In and out of the final turn we go. It is all Fox. Fox, here comes Hocking. It's Fox and Hocking down the line. It's going to be very tight. Foxy's going to hang on to this one. Foxy will grab it. Hocking will take the two. Lillycrap three. Then we'll go back to Malachek for your four.
All right, so 13-14 Cruiser boys in order of qualification. From Cairns, Micah Maloney. From Ashmore, Benjamin Schramm. From Cairns, Nate Morosky. From Pine Rivers, Aim Hocking. From Sunshine Coast, Archie Bailey. From Townsville, Hunter Boshin. From Narang, Phoenix Stevis. And from Centenary Plains, Corbin Christensen. Plenty of talent on display here today in this age category. Nate Morosky got a great start, as did Micah Maloney. Let's see who gets the whole shot. Looks like Morosky's going to get the whole shot. Maloney! Oh, Maloney! What a corner. Micah Maloney makes it stick. Nate Morosky for two. Benny Schramm sits in there for three. Looks like Phoenix Stevis battling it out there. Just gets a bit spat around, but it is Micah Maloney. What a corner. Can Nate Morosky catch him? Look at him go. Nate Morosky puts down a challenge. It's going to be a drag line to the finish. It's Maloney. It's Morosky. It's Micah Maloney, Nate Morosky. Micah Maloney, Nate Morosky. I call Nate. I think it was Nate, but we'll leave that to the transponders. Micah Maloney for two. Benny Schramm for three. It was Morosky. It was Morosky by about 0.02 of a second. Well done. What a race.
Take a bow, lads. That's a great race. This is a points race. This isn't a final. This is the fourth moto of the 15 to 16 boys cruiser. Coming out of gate one from the Atherton BMX Club, Caden Gauci. Lane three. Make some noise, Atherton. You've got to be the loudest club here, I reckon. The next rider is the 269, Darcy Harrowell. The 37, Josh Harkin. The 13, Jarden O'Neill. The 64 is Max Frisch. The 7A, Ali Hocking. And the 148, Harry Midgley. Good luck, riders. Gates down. Who got the best of the start? The 64 bike did, but look at Midgley, the big human on the outside. He got the best of it, I think, so it's going to be Harry Midgley leading the charge, but he might have his work cut out. Yes, we've got just a touch of wheels there, but Midgley on the fluorescent croupie. He's got this one under control now. We've got Gauci come off the bike as well out the back, the DK. Bit of an unlucky bounce there for Caden Gauci, but Harrison Midgley leads the charge down the third straight. You've also got Harrowell, Harkin, O'Neill, Fritsch and Hocking in the thick of it, but it is going to be all the 146. Harry Midgley used to call the Mount Isaac Club home, now calls Serena home. The 260 bike is the next one through. That belongs to Darcy Harrowell. We come back to the 13-plated bike of O'Neill. Great racing. A round of applause for Caden Gauci. Unlucky there on the second straight. He'll come through with a good display of skills down the finish line.
Rightio up. Rightio, up on the gate, 17:24 men. This is moto number 4, Lachlan Booth, Jake Bow, Nathan Vanderhoeven, Bo Harris, Elijah Fellows, Ethan Brockman, Owen Barden, and Adam Robinson Griffiths. Good luck, fellas. Rightio, gates away. The 1Q gets the best of the starts. That's Vanderhoeven. He's smoked them already. Down the first straight we go. Vanderhoeven. He'll pick up the whole shot. Swings around turn number 1. So Vanderhoeven's your race leader. Then we go back. Looks like the 99 on the plate in there for 2. That'd be Jake Bow. So Vanderhoeven the 1. Bow's in the 2. Then we'll go back the 148. That is Owen Barden in the 3 in the BMX Edge colours. But all up front at the moment. It's Nathan Vanderhoeven out of the Cairns Club. They go in and out of the final turn now. It is Cairns in the 1 spot. That is Vandenhoeven. The 2 is Jake Bow. He's also out of the Cairns Club. And you picked up the triple Cairns. That's going to be Barden grabbing the 3.
All right, we move along now to our cruiser 35 to 39 men in order of qualification. Glenn Pearson from Pine Rivers. From Serena, Nelson Shaw. From Mackay, we have Brendan Knight. From Cairns, we have Kim Jones. From Townsville, Bradley Turner. From Serena, Andrew Henman. From Serena, Jared Payne. And from Cairns, Shane Millington. Good luck, men. All far North Queensland except 1. All right, so they're all from far North Queensland except 1, and he looks like he's going to get the best of the start. That is Glenn Pearson. He's going to show the Northern Riders just how it's done by getting that whole shot. Looks like the 81 goes in there for 2. That's going to be Brendan Knight. He's a crowd favourite. We go in there for 3. That looks like it could be triple digit there. Could have been the 221 of Shane, but it is going to be Pearson doing it nicely in the number 1 spot at the moment. He's got quite a lead on him and the rest of the field as they swing around towards the last straight, but it is going to be Pearson. He's going to take this one home for the 35 to 39 men. Brendan Knight, he's the rider in there for 2. Then we go back to the 211. That'll be Nelson Shaw, followed by the 68 of Henman for 4.
40 to 44 men's cruiser locked and loaded on the gate in order of their qualification. Good to see him back on a bike after a big hiatus in qualification number 1. Neil Muller from the Cairns Club. 74, Leon Cranley from Kalula. 57 on the plate, Craig Cullen from Townsville. The 76 bike, Craig Larkham from Serena. From the Burdekin Club, Brad McIntosh. From the Cairns Club, King of the Sandbaggers, Damo Prince. 151 on the plate for Princey. 28 machine, Ty Fitzgerald from the Cairns Club. And our red hot fiery from the Cairns Club, Jack Emilias. Good luck, lads. Gates down, who got the pop? It is going to be the 57 machine of Cullen, but have a look for the action up the inside. Princey might have a run, we'll see how it goes, but it's going to be easy squeezy through that first turn. It is going to be Neil Muller that picks up the action. Princey's in there for the 2 spot. That's going to be Cullo back there in third wheel as they swing around the corner. Then you've got the 74 machine in there as well. That belongs to Leon Cranley, but as they turn and burn down the 3rd straight, Muller, Prince and Cranley. That's your 1, 2, 3. Cullens just off the podium at the moment in that 4th position. Make some noise, Cairns. You've got some riders coming your way. The 73 machine of Muller, Neil Muller, Princey. Can he hold off for 2? It's going to be close. Oh, I'll leave that to the splitters. Who's up?
Rightio, up in the gate as Steve calls it. It's the My Dad's Faster Than Your Dad class, the 45-49 men.
Oh, that's some trickery going on. That's not mechanical.
You got to stay in the same order.
Rightio, so they're just pulling a...
Do you want to do Tom? You don't mind? Who's one of your faves, isn't it? You do Tom.
Yeah, right.
He's one of your faves. You'll let Steve do Tom, and then you go back to that
Yeah.
one.
They might not change the order.
Hey?
Rightio, so there's just a bit of mind games going on up there in the my dad's faster than your dad class. So they might just hold it for about, it might be a hoax mechanical.
Yeah. It's like calling no in the old days.
No, so they're going to hand you over to Steve with the 54 cruiser men.
Copy that. We are on the gate for the final of the 50 to 54 men's cruiser in order of their qualification. He's a very modest human. He's got 31 on the plate, but he's your national champ. Make some noise for Tommy McClellan. 97 on the plate from Moranbah, Michael Jamaljamanko. 728 from the Caboolture Club, Alec Begg. 2A on the plate from the Pine Rivers Club, Steve Hewitt. From the Sunny Coast Club, it is the 53 of John Perrin. From the Cairns Club, bike number 12, it's Dean Big Boy Nash. From the Harbour City Club, the 2AX, Greg Vallis. And from the Cairns Club, the 68 plated bike, Bernard Van den Hooven. Good luck, gentlemen. Look for McClellan to get the pop and lead him down the ramp, but the 97 machine's going with him as they work their way down the first straight. But it's going to be Jamaljamanko in there for the 2, but can Tommy Rail nail a turn? Yes, he can. So McClellan, he's got the speed to take the lead out of turn 1. Jamaljamanko's in there for the 2 spot. We come back to Hewitt in 4. The rider in 3 is Alec Begg. So they're going pretty much in order of their qualification as they swing down third straight. McClellan for 1. It's going to be Michael for 2. Alec Begg for 3. Hewitt doing some shopping around the outside. Big Boy Nash is in there for about 5th wheel as they swing to that sweep and turn and point to the finish line. But have a look at the skills on board. Tommy McClellan, 50 plus men, and looks like he's about 17 when he rides that bike. So McClellan takes the chocolates in this one, and Jamaljamanko goes through for 2, Begg for 3.
All right, looks like we're up to our 8 to 10 cruiser girls. In order of qualification, Dusty Schroeder from Toowoomba. From Narang, Indiana Mitchell. From Kalula, Venus White. Where's the crowd? From Ipswich, Charlotte Wolford. From Bundaberg, Sophie Rose Barrett. From Moranbah, Georgia Cross. From Bundaberg, Gabriel Blackley. And from Moranbah, Pippa Cross. Good luck, ladies.
Gab, just to make you aware, it is a bucket tube.
All right, out there go the lovely ladies out and about. The 31's getting a great start. That is Dusty Schroeder, as expected. She's a little firecracker from Toowoomba. Looks like Indiana Mitchell's going to go with her there in the 2 spot. Looks like the edge colours, that's going to be Charlotte Wolford taking the 3. So it's Schroeder, Mitchell, Wolford. They're your top 3 at this stage. Doing it nicely as they spin their way towards third straight. Dusty Schroeder stretching her lead out on the rest of the field, looking very comfortable out there. Indiana still holding on to that 2 spot with Wolford still in there for 3. We've got Venus White, I think that's her in the 4 spot. Sophie Rose Barrett, Georgia Cross, Gabrielle Blakely and Pippa Cross doing a great job as well. But it is going to be Dusty Schroeder. She'll take this one home with a very strong ride. Indiana Mitchell goes in there for 2. Then we go back to Wolford for 3. And Sophie Rose Barrett's going to take the 4.
Rightio, up on the gate, Cruise 11-12 girls. This one will go on points. The 46 bike, Audrey Gard. The 113, Malaya Millington. With the 55 on the plate, Penny Allen. With the 53, Molly Williamson. With the 42 on the plate, Tilly Guy. And the 54, Ellie Feldman. Good luck, riders. Rightio, fire up crowd. This one's a cracker. It's the 42 bike's going to be Guy. Get off to the best of the starts, but Williamson's on the inside. But I tell you what, Guy never gives up a line round. She goes turn number 1. Factory 47 rider Tilly Guy. She's your race leader. The 2, it's going to be that's Williamson in that 2 spot. 3rd place rider look to be I think it's a 55 bike. No, Allen's back in the 4. We'll pick up your 3rd as they come back towards us. But it's all Tilly Guy at the moment. Down the back straight we go, still Guy, the 1, Williamson in that 2 spot. I see Allen back in the 4. We'll confirm your 3rd place rider as they head down the home straight. Looks like the 3rd place rider there's Feldman, but it's all Tilly Guy on the 42 bikes. Just going to get it done. Williamson the 2, Feldman for the 3, and it's very tight for your 4, but Allen's going to get it.
So we're turning over, but we're just remembering, are we? So this is me, isn't it? Oh, hang on. All right, we're up to 35 to 39 women. This is a final moto for these ladies. We have from Rockhampton, Nicole McBride. From Cairns, Katie Smith. From Centenary Plains, Alyssa Gesler. From Atherton, Natalie Eakin. From Cairns, Sarah Baxter. Also from Cairns, Emma Valentine. And also from Atherton, Sharon Katufa. Yay, Atherton. She does the big ones. Aussies and world. All right, out they go. 35 to 39 cruiser women. Great start from the rider on the centre. That is Natalie Eakin in the orange. She gets the best of it. Looks like the 777 there is going to, the 111 it might be, sorry, McBride, as she goes in there for the 3. So the rider in there for 2. That's going to be one of the triple digits in there. Could be Alyssa Gesler sitting in the 2 spot, but it is going to be Eakin from the Atherton Club. She's doing it very nicely at the moment, looking very comfortable with Gesler in there for 2, McBride in there for 3. We've got Katie Smith, Sarah Baxter, Emma Valentine and Sharon Katufa also rounding out your field. This is your 35 to 39 women, but it is going to be a wonderful ride from our Atherton rider. Great to see the support from the crowd. Natalie Eakin takes the win, the 6:01 of Katufa. So that's Atherton 1-2 and Nicole McBride takes 3. What are we on? Still up to that? Oh, is that them? Yeah, Baxter Cold, yeah.
Rightio. Up next, we have our final of the 40 to 44 women's cruiser in order of their qualification. With the 2A on the plate, it's Lorraine Cavison. 3A on the plate, Beck Seckold. 63 on the plate, Julia Botfield. 80 machine, Sonia Trevor. The 81 plated bike, Lisa Brooker. The 19 machine, Kirsten Kendall. The 44 bike is Reese Lynch. And the 57 is Christine Cullen. Good luck, ladies. Gates down, who got the best of the start? It's going to be Julia Botfield looking the goods, but then you're going to see that Loren is going to be in P1, I think you'll find. Oh yeah, it is going to be the 2A plated bike of Loren. In there for the 2 spot is Julia Botfield. We come back to the 19 plated bike. That is Kirsten Kendall. Rebecca Seckold's the next rider through. Then you're going to find it is the Cairns-based rider Lisa Brooker in there for the 5th position, and they turn and burn. We'll get the rest of the riders as they come down, but stretching the legs now is the race leader, Lorraine Cavison. She is going to be hard to catch from here. The one trying to do that is the 63 bike, Julia Botfield from the Pine Rivers Club, but it is going to be no doubt about the race leader from the Bayside Club. Cavison, she'll come through and take it. Botfield's going to go through for 2. Look at the podium spot here up for grabs. It's going to be a drag race, and I think you're going to find Seckold will come through like a thief in the night and get that 3.
Rightio, up on the gate, we've got our 45-49 women cruiser moto number 4, the 74 on the plate, Leanne Vandenhoeven. With the 5A on the plate, Debbie Forrester. The 77, Angela Potter. With the 99, Kylie Simmons. And the 229, Melissa Graham. Good luck, riders. Gate is down. Look at Potter. She's out nice and early. The 74 bike gets off to a cracker also. That is Vandenhoeven. Look from the outside gate there. Graham comes across to settle in that 3 spot. They swing around turn number 1, but it is all it's all Potter at the moment, doing it nicely. Still Vandenhoeven in that 2 spot. Graham's in the 3, and we got Forrester and Simmons in there. They're having a ding dong battle of their own. Forrester and Simmons in and out up the 3rd straight we go, and it's still going to be Potter out front. Doing it nicely. Vandenhoeven still in that 2 spot. They turn and burn, headed down the home straight, but it's all Potter at the moment on the 77 bike. Looks to have it all sewn up, so Potter's going to get it done. Down the line we go. Vandenhoeven will take the 2. Mel Graham for the 3. Then we'll go back to your 99 bike. That is Simmons, followed by Forrester.
We move along to your 50 to 54 women in order of, the final moto for these ladies. From Caboolture, Fiona Langfeld. From Atherton, Wendy Lander. From Townsville, Leanne McCarthy. Also from Townsville, Carrie-Anne Reisenberger. From Caboolture, Ruth Begg. And from Atherton, Helen Gauchi. Loving that Atherton support crew. All right, let's see how they go. 52 and the 728 of Ruth Begg get the best of the start. So that will be Fiona Langfeld from Caboolture. So the two Caboolture riders out there for 1-2 at the moment. Langfeld in the 1 spot. Then we go back to Ruth Begg sitting in there for 2. The rider in there for the 3. That looks like it's going to be the 17 of Kerry-Ann Reisenberger. And then we've got the other riders battling it out there for the minors in the likes of Wendy Lander, Leanne McCarthy and Helen Gauci. But it is going to be our Caboolture rider of Fiona Langfeld. She shows a clear set of heels as she heads away to the finishing straight. She's got it comfortably at the moment, so it is going to be Fiona Langfeld, your state champion for 50 to 54 women. Going in there for 2 will be Ruth Begg, and the rider in there for the 3, that's going to be the 17 of Kerry-Ann Reisenberger from Townsville.
Get your best viewing spot, race fans. You're about to see the first of our Superclass finals. It is our Junior Women Superclass final. Big thanks to Queensland Country Bank for their support of these classes in order of their qualification, not necessarily as they see across the gate, because gate pick determines that. 53 on the plate. Make some noise for Charlie Guy. 111 on the plate from the Nerang Club. Give it up for Abby Asmus. From Caboolture, the 555 machine is piloted by Camille Jones. 28 on the plate from Nerang, Cheryl White. 1Q on the plate from the Bundy Club, Abby Stevens. From the Mackay Club, the 917, Sarah Tickle. 512 from Atherton, Alara Nabilius. And from Serena, the 325, Regan Steindl. Good luck, ladies. Gates away, who got the best of the start? Charlie Guy got a belter with a 555. Camille Jones also got a good one, but Guy, look at the pull down the bottom and end of that first straight. She's going to lead him through the first turn, so it's going to be Charlie Guy 1, Camille Jones 2, Asmus in there for 3. Come back to the 28 machine. That belongs to Cheryl White. The first 4 have bolted. They've got a bit of a gap over the rest of the field now, but it's going to be a gap between first and second because she is stretching the legs, that's for sure. Charlie Guy from the Ashmore Club, she's going to be moments away from being a state champ in junior women, provided she keeps it upright, of course. But as they swing down towards the finish line, come on, race fans, make some noise. Junior women, these are the future stars. The 53 machine. Look at Asmus. She's doing some shopping and going to come through with the 2, and the 50, the 555 will go through for 3. Camille Jones.
Rightio, once again, thanks to Queensland Country Bank. We got Junior Superclass men final up on the gate in order of qualification. The 7A, Oliver Rivers. With the 4A on the plate, Connor Parrish. With the 131, Callum Woodbury. The 777 on the plate, Brody Wilson. The 463, Lincoln Botfield. Your 1A, Cody Manganaro. With the 116, Bailey Seckold. And the 5Q on the plate, Fletcher Young. Good luck, riders. Gates down, good even start across the board. Looks like Rivers just from maybe Woodbury. Then we got Seckold in there as well. They go around the first turn. It's Rivers on the outside, picks up the whole shot. Looks like Parrish might be in a 2 spot. Then we go back, Manganaro's in the 3. We've got Woodbury, Seckold on the outside. Around turn number 2 they go. Seckold gets held high. It's all Rivers at the moment. Still Parrish in that 2 spot there. Rivers 1, Parrish 2, Manganaro 3. Woodbury in there for 4. Seckold's in the 5. Around the home turn they come. Here comes Rivers. Here comes Parrish down the outside. Rivers still in front. Parrish down the line. It's going to be very tight. Rivers gets it done. Parrish takes it 2. Very tight for your 3, 4. Seckold will grab the 5.
Wow. You tried to jump in. That was yours if you were
Oh, yep.
Who's done that?
S24 is on the gate.
Where is it?
Righty, up on the gate. It is our final of the 45-49 men. This was a mechanical a while ago. They're back on the gate, locked and loaded in order of qualification. From the Sunny Coast Club, 301 on the plate. Coach 301, Clint Jackson. The 8A machine from the Ashmore Club. Give it up for Dave Schramm. 23 on the plate from the Cairns Club, Jeff Walter. 131 on the plate from Pine Rivers, Steve Galmays. Also from the Pine Rivers Club, the 17 machine, Nige Coombs. From Nerang, the 77 bike, Nathan Berry. Centenary Plains, the 66 bike, Clint Skurs. And from the Kai Club, the 95 machine, Brett Wilson. Good luck, gentlemen. Good start. Who got the pop? Look for Jackson on the 301. He's been dominant. Coombs is coming in from the outside to get amongst it, but you've also got Skurs in there and Walter. Walter knows the first turn pretty well. He picks up third place for his efforts, but it's going to be Jackson, the man to catch. Skurs is in there for 2. Coombs is going bar to bar with Walter as they swing into the second turn, but it's going to be Clint Jackson, 301 on the rival machine, looking the goods at the moment to do the double. I think he took it out yesterday, so he'll be going back to back if he can keep it upright and tight. Skurs in there for the 2. I think you're going to find Walter is in there for the 3. Bike number 23. He has got a bazillion state titles under his belt already, so he'll be happy to see his mate get it. Jacko takes the chocolates. Skurs, he's going, Shrami, I beg your pardon. Shrami goes through for 2. Walter 3. My bad. Apologies, Dave Shram. Great ride from our 45-49 men.
All right, we have your Superclass women top 8. Queensland Country Break brings you these ladies from Maryborough, Taya Rufus. From Townsville, Celeste Barr. From Ashmore, Isabella Schramm. From Beenleigh, Heidi Lee Whittle. From Beenleigh, Jenna Butler. From Townsville, Ashley Gunn. From Pine Rivers, Kiana Botfield. And from Ashmore, Courtney Ostendorp. Good luck, ladies. All right, out they go. Watch the young gun in lane 1, the 33 of Taya Rufus. Look at her go. She won her age yesterday. We just lose a couple of riders over on the first straight, or one of our riders, Heidi Lee Whittle, I think it was. But Taya Rufus is clear as other riders come down in the corner. But it's Rufus, it is Barr, and in there for 3, that is Ashley Gunn. So Rufus, look at her go. She's the baby of the field. She could be riding in junior superclass women, but she chooses to ride with the superclass, and this is why. The W4 for the 16 girls. She's going to take home the state title for Superclass women. Take a bow. You deserve it. Taya Rufus, Celeste Barr for 2, Ashley Gunn for 3, Kiana Botfield takes the 4. And yeah, great to see our fallen riders up and about. Jenna Williams in there. Then we go back to Bella Schramm. We've also got Courtney Ostendorp and Heidi Lee Whittle, but big shout out to Taya Rufus for taking the win.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my absolute pleasure for the last time to call the finalists of your Superclass men. In order of their qualification, we'll pick them up across the gate. 33 on the plate, he's coming out of lane 1. Make some noise, race fans. Jesse Asmus. Bike number 12 from the Pine Rivers Club out of gate 2. Give it up for Mr. T-Squared himself, Tommy Tucker. 875 on the plate. Third qualifier coming out of gate 4, makes a noise on the comeback, Joshy Boyton. Hinterland BMX Club, 53 from Cunno's World. Give it up for Jace Cunning. 253 on the plate. From Nerang, Trent TJ Asmus. 151 on the plate. From the Wanneroo BMX Club in WA, give it up for Dylan Bennett. 23 on the plate from the Nerang Club. It is the Megawatt, Sheldon Watt. 331 on the plate from the Pine Rivers Club. And our 8th qualifier, Flynn Wilder Coombs. Good luck, riders. Gates down, who got the best of the start? I tell you what, a cracking start from Asmus Senior, but it's Asmus Junior that's going to lead him down. That is Jesse in the CBR colours. Rails and nails turn 1 beautifully. The big winner out of that was the man in 2, and that is Mr. Cunning himself. He is cunning, all right. We come back to Boyton in there for the 3 spot. We come back to Coombs in the 4 spot. And then you've got the Megawatt there in 5. They work their way down that second straight. Oh, skills to pay the bills from Triple One. But as they work their way towards the finish line, makes a noise. It's going to be Jesse Asmus. Cunno in there for 2, Boyton goes 3, and Sheldon Watt goes 4, T-squared goes 5. Great bit of racing there to finish what's been a great weekend of racing with the super classes. Congratulations to all the winners. Well, race fans, that brings an end to what's been a fantastic event here at the Cairns BMX Club, your 2022 AusCycling Queensland BMX Championships. It's been an absolute pleasure working with the commentary team led by Alex Asmus, and joining me in commentary was Pete Seckold, Corey and Justine. Thank you for your attendance. Thank you for cheering loudly and proudly for your riders. And whatever you do on your homeward journey, please ensure you do it safely. You probably won't see me too much more in a BMX event, but whatever you do, take care and we'll see you soon.
At this time of year, Mother Nature's just showing off. No matter the season, when you visit Cairns and Great Barrier Reef, you'll see great and leave greater.